Let me get my music ready. You hear me? When I
We're live, yeah.
When you introduce man, yeah, that's what man needs. I need to have that on deck, bro. That music. Yo,
You know
big
it.
Wrestler TV. What got my brother?
Oh, go on, my G.
You know, we're back again.
Happy New Day.
All up in the videos.
All up in the video. Yes, we're back. Tell a friend. Yeah, Freestyle Friday.
Back, y'all. All up in the... Whoa. Hold on, B. It's Friday.
Yeah.
Did you say Friday, fam? Fuck
Yeah.
Made it, man. We made it.
We made it.
Made it, bro. We're good.
Yeah.
Well, you man, look at what I got working, man.
You say?
Look at what I got working. This is the environment I got working, man.
Let me see.
Look at this shit.
Wait, what is that? What's that?
The BT cab.
What is that?
The BT cab.
That's cable
box. BT big, but is that just
phone lines on? Bare cable, fam.
Why is it like
that job there, though?
This is the type. Well, there's different types of cabs, but this type of cab is fucked. Like the left side is where the numbers are coming from. The right side is where it's going back to the house. But bloody hell, cabs like this, I can't stand it.
That's a madness, bro. How do you know which one's which? In 2019,
hey, hold on.
In 2019, shit shouldn't even look like that, man.
Without this, I wouldn't be able to do anything. Look.
Oh, without that thing to test what's live.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. What's that, Mazza?
That's mad.
How would you know whose number's number? How would you know who's number?
Everything's coded in it, so I'll get the pair number before I even get to it. So I have to find it. If I can't find it, I'll put a tone in it. If it's not in here, I'll get another engineer to divert it in the exchange. It's a madness, man.
I'm not when you open up a bomb and there's them kind of wires there.
If that burns up, what will happen?
If it bursts, if it what?
If someone let's say they blow that up, that will disconnect the whole area.
Nah, not the whole area. This only covers a few, like a few roads.
A few roads?
Yeah,
and that many
a couple hundred lines will get fucked up, but it won't fuck up the whole area. Definitely.
What a madness, bro.
Trust me, people have the time. I see this in every cab. People have the time to make shit like this, man.
But they put a hanging man there.
Yeah, bro. People are fucked.
And what is that? Just the telephone wire? That's just telephone.
Yeah, it's just the copper cable.
Okay, so
someone just
hold on.
Sorry?
And that nothing to do with fiber optic broadband services.
So yeah, this part is fiber, but there's different types of fiber in it. This is fiber to the cab. Like the long, these ones are fiber. This is just the normal one.
I don't know. That come like a Christmas tree.
Hey, listen, man. That job there, that's a big job, you know. Well, you got up on the poles in that, fam.
Oh, bruv, yesterday I was on a job for 3 hours on that fucking pole, bro.
Shit.
It was a myth.
Hey, I'll rate you that job there, bruv. That's big, man. That's big time job there. Your pension's kind of looked after, innit?
It's not. You know, it's fully not. It's not. I'm self-employed, man.
Oh, is it?
I'm with Kelly Communications.
They even provide a chair.
What?
They even provide a chair for him.
Big up, blood.
Man's got chair.
Man, I bought this myself. These people are cheap, man.
Turned you to a master, bruv. BT, boy, turned you into a master, fam. Look at you with your tools, bruv. Everything.
Fuck BT, man.
Yeah,
You must do private clients.
No, I ain't got the time. Well, I'll get offered, but I ain't got the time for that, man. So, the time I get home, I gotta look after the kids and shit. Right, man. People want you to run cables and shit. That takes the longest time, man. I ain't got time for that, bro.
Hey, Raw Beats, you don't smoke weed, do you?
Yeah.
So how the hell are you managing to put them things there? I'll be careful. I'll be cutting off their wires.
No, I don't smoke before I work. So.
Well, you're not burn not while you fuck around with them cables there, no?
No.
Boy, that's discipline, fam. Big
Boy,
up.
I think for me, boy, them wires, you have to bother you.
But you know what? It's not as complicated as you think. You literally, you're only connecting cable to cable, man. It's not as hard as you think.
I'll be like a barber with those wires.
Did you do about 5 years with BT first?
No, man. No, it's only 2 weeks training.
All right, hold on. Robbie.
2 weeks, man.
Robbie, can you explain the old school phenomena called crossline or crosswire?
Oh shit, that's fiber, bro. Is it?
Because I remember back in the days on the house phone, you might pick up the phone and hear someone else having a conversation.
Oh yeah, so basically, I can't tell you why it happens, but basically, you get a pair and it has a bar pair number. That's basically the code to which pair is gonna go. The copper line is gonna go down. But obviously, per person that haven't updated the bar pair basically, and you've got 2 numbers on the same bar pair, so it's coming through the same cable.
Okay. I used to think that was
can't really explain it too tough.
MI5, bruv. Like, MI5.
I'm looking to leave this job too.
Why are you looking to leave, Rubies? Why? Break that down. Why? What's going on?
Oh, bro. Since I started, they changed so much shit. I've been working there for 3 years now, innit? Bro, every year they want to make shit harder for us, innit? The money's all right, innit? You get £25 a job. You can get an extra £5 to run the cable, and if you're doing fiber, it's an extra £9 as well. But depends on the season, innit? They either want to take jobs off of you, or they want to just keep too many jobs on you. And every job is different, isn't it? You can be a half an hour job, you can take 3 hours. Bro.
So you actually got a rota, even though you're like self-employed, you got a rota that you got to stick by.
No, it's Monday to Friday.
The jobs.
Okay. Yeah, they give you the jobs in the morning.
Oh, okay.
You just run with it. But yeah, man, it's the company, man. It's not even actually the job, it's the company. It's fucking shit, man. Kelly did. Yeah,
well, it's good to see you out there working, putting in the work.
Yeah, man. I have to, bro. 2 young boys, bro. But yeah, let me put myself on mute. I gotta go back to the customer now.
All right, cool.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah,
Funky says, my son's professional football contract just came through. It's official. My 16-year-old is earning more than me. Shut up. And Funky's on 40. Funky's on 40 a year. You get me?
I thought there was a limit. A 16-year-old is allowed to earn or something.
What is that? What is the limit?
I don't know. It was like
who can limit what a 16-year-old can earn, man?
It was like my nieces and that were like
they do limit it still. You can't do overtime.
In overtime, yeah.
Yeah, but like whatever you get paid though, kind of thing. So that's limiting the hours they can work. You mean?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, free mind can't get rich. You get me?
Boy, yo, you did a lot of chatting for someone that's driving on his way to bring my jacket back. You know, you asked him a lot of questions and that. Now, but you got time to have a chit chat, yeah?
Which one was you for?
It's still going to come through later when you finish working that.
Why am I seeing a new black jacket on eBay? My wife. So what's the deal, brothers? What's Friday looking like for you, like, man?
I would have got hard, man. I was feeling lazy. I had some heavy job yesterday.
Yeah.
You know, it's hurting a little bit. But yeah, I need to get out there. Do a few runnings.
Runnings.
So What's the mandom's ideal jobs then? Since we're on this job thing, what even a job? But what would mandem want to be doing?
I'm not gonna lie. Look, let's talk about jobs first, yeah, and then we can go into like, you know, the stuff that's gonna set us free and all them like big.
Okay, yeah.
Like jobs worth, yeah. We're talking about jobs, regular kind of jobs. In the summer, in the spring, I prefer to be outside. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like there's certain jobs like park wardens and shit like that. That I think these are jobs I might start looking at, bro. Because I can't be in the yard in the daytime. I can't be inside, bro. I can't be in a building. I hate it.
I can pattern you a job with the Regent's Park thing and the Hyde Park ones because my brother-in-law used to do that still.
Bro, come on, let's be real, yeah.
Hyde Park, you know. Hyde Park.
Let me not even say anymore.
Trying to kill Jedi.
Jedi, someday you becoming speakers kind of on some different motives.
He's gonna come in uniform.
The Ivans. Man will really be saying, no, Jedi don't leave speakers corner. yeah.
Sorry about that. So what, Jedi? You talking about jobs and stuff?
Yeah, man. I just say I like to work outside. As long as it's warm, I like being outside, man. Or like the opportunity, like so maybe even driving jobs. You know them certain deliveries. But I don't like.
What about water? What about water?
Nah, I'm good. What by the water? By the water, on the water.
I always enjoy that because like most of my job in the past, like I used to do security in there when I used to be in Birmingham, and it's just like and some warehouse before that. But I reach a point where I don't like to be locked in one place for like say 8-12 hour, man. It's like
too much, man.
It's like I go mad, bro.
Yeah.
So really and truly now, I just like to move when I want to move. Like trading is this thing for me, brother. Self-trading.
Trading, yeah.
Because the freedom what it gives you, the freedom is priceless, man. That's,
priceless. You know what I mean? You drive around, do a job, fix a woman's plumbing, innit, Kwanin?
Yeah, man.
And then go and repent.
The milkman.
And then go and repent, innit, Kwanin? You have
to watch out for him, boy.
I know, man. I know what he's
saying. Is that the ultimate player stuff? No, I'll leave them thing there. But I mean, like buying and selling online and doing like Sunday market here in Manchester. Like, I mean, like it depends. I've studied the market. I know what you're selling at times. You know what I mean?
What you buy and sell?
Man, I just shift goods around and like you can go to place like local place. For what I was doing some mirror and some eaters from JML, any.
Yeah.
And them eaters there, I buy them like wholesale from JML, original thing, them little, because I know the winter season was on.
Yeah.
And I buy like say 20 of them. I was shutting them for like £25 each, man.
So what are you saying, Carnane? The man them need to holler you when they need household stuff.
What did it cost you?
Yeah, like I said to you, I shift for me goods. I study the season and I just shift things, you know. Like me, I can go on TK Maxx right now, Home Sense, and see things on sale. And I'm thinking, it's like people come in, but not everybody come in these stores.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? So I look at these things on sale. You know what? Let me buy this thing and put the profit price up a bit. Not killing people. Or I can easily make a £10 off it online.
What you say, Carmen? Hit the security tags off yourself, yeah?
What are you eBay or are you eBay or Amazon?
I use I got Gumtree.
Yeah.
And I got also Facebook Marketplace. Yeah.
Have you ever thought to get any of this stuff from China?
Jeddah as well. And you know, like in Manchester, you got Smithfield Market, a Sunday market where I'll go on sometime on Sunday and you get a
yeah. The last one we had was like Vauxhall Market, but I think they closed that now. I don't think that's open no more.
That's why you should come and do some import and exporting.
It sounds good. Sounds good though. Sounds good, man. I like that kind of stuff.
You buy the tax as well. You buy this tax, bro. It's good for me. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I've done a few of them things, them little moves there online. I know about that store.
I love them I love them vibe there.
Oh, you know what, Carnane? You should look into them. You know the clothing companies that go through like foreclosure and they auction off their stock.
Yeah.
That's what Sports Direct does. Sports Direct buys liquidated companies.
Okay.
So
Have you
like
ever
when you
looked
get
in
the
China
fire trap,
for any of your products?
yeah. So like if you get fire trap, you buy the business, so you have all the contents of the business. So then you could just sell all the clothes.
Okay. What did Fire Trap go down?
Yeah.
Okay.
What's the name took it on board, innit? The director of Sports Direct.
Sports Direct.
No, but this place are closing, man. It's very competitive, innit?
Yeah.
Huh?
It's very competitive. Like, you know, the Primark is giving them these people a hard time, innit?
No, but fuck Primark, because Primark is only it's a day wear.
That's the thing. That's the thing. It's literally a day wear, bro. Cause you know what? When Primark came out, do you know about people was buying up Primark stuff and shipping it out to Africa? And then when the thing go to Africa, they're like, yeah, this is nice, yeah. And then they wear the thing, they wear it once, yeah, they wash it. You know how Africans stay, and they're like, yo.
And then listen, but you got next thing here, bro. Like for example, have you ever heard about Manchester, a place called Burn Road, the counterfeit capital in half UK?
Yeah.
Bro, so you got even these things as well, bro. It's like stinging the high street. Because remember, these clothes, you got when you go to them place, brother, you got the import type. You got import goods that come from China.
Yeah.
And you got some stuff that make here as well, in factory, like hidden places, yeah?
Yeah.
But when you go to them places, ask a man for import stuff, you get a better quality. Because remember, these things in China, yeah, you see the designer stuff, them, bro, they go to the same place to get the stuff from.
Yeah.
I just
No
say,
different, bro.
but you know, I kind of jumped onto a niche, and I think that the health perspective of things is starting to pick up. Like for instance, if I go to the States, I'll buy like 4 or 5 boxes of toothpaste, of fluoride-free toothpaste. Which now, if I buy it over there for like at least a $1, over here I'll sell it for about £5.
Okay.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And you get it cheaper. You get it cheap even in the States.
Yeah. But what about the shipping though? Like
the shipping. If you ship a lot, put it this way, doesn't matter what the quantity. If you get the right person, you can do it for like 50 quid a time. But what I've learned is that I've got certain airlines will give you 2 suitcases.
Okay.
So most of the time, when I'm traveling, it pays for all my travel, and then I make a profit.
That's real, man. That's real.
Bro, it's customs that kills you, though, man. You can end up spending the same amount of customs to the delivery.
Yeah, as I said, it depends on what it is. If there's I look at what's the demand over here. If I know people want it, then I know that okay, this is how much it's going to cost me. I don't care how much the people are going to charge me, but I know that if I'm going to make a massive profit, that payment is nothing.
So Terry, are you selling yourself or are you selling to distributors and stuff?
I sell to shops as well as I sell to the individual.
Oh, okay.
So I do home deliveries as well. So like herbs.
Comment and Terry, how can people get hold of you? You know? How can people get hold of you when you get hold of you when you like get hold of you when you're selling your stuff, so we know what you got in stock, so we can support you on it.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. Like I said, cause me, I go to my wife in it. Like I got the Facebook marketplace, so then she do it through that. Cause like I'm a man periodically, bro. Like my days of like working, I don't. When you talk about the bank thing and these things, I'm listening to you, man. Me, I don't like to be on the system like top like that. And I got a bank account, you know.
No. I'm not saying that. I'm not talking about it. I'm saying I was my thing, yeah. And that's when we talk about the things we're doing, yeah. And that's to be able to support each other, innit? So I know. So how can we support you?
I always say to people to go to the Ank Wellbeing in Shepherd's Bush, number 10 Adelaide Grove.
Yeah, like I said, on Sunday for me it's Smithfield Market, so that would be something directly. But I'm like, because I expect you in London, in so.
You say you got the Facebook. So what will we see when we go on the marketplace? Can we type in a specific thing to find you, or
that will be my wife thing, innit? That will be my wife thing.
Yeah, well, you should.
With me, anyway, all you have to do is go onto my Facebook or my Instagram and then holler me. You'll see all the things that I promote, whether it's the trainers. Like, for instance, we got I deal with a company called Nagaswear. You know when you got the African sign on the trainer, on the Air Max? Let me show you what pair.
Like, brother, listen, I'm just saying this. Like, all me work is that I would just buy stuff and I just give my wife and say that. Cause me, like most time, if I'm like, cause I'm home now and I'm with the kids and stuff. I'm
Can you
behind the
see
road and stuff. Listen what I'm saying. Listen what I'm saying, brother.
One second,
I
Terry.
would have wants to take picture of it and put up. Then she would give me a phone call and she say, okay, then now someone interested in this
I'm
and
gonna
they
share a screen,
come
Terry.
to
One
pick up.
second.
I mean, that's how I work, innit?
Yeah, can you
Well,
see
like,
it?
Yeah, well, let me share a screen. Yeah.
You see?
You got to move it back a bit, Terry. It's too close to the screen.
Can you see it?
Yeah.
So Terry, just drop your Instagram page and thing on in the chat and so people know it.
They look all right, Terry. They look okay. Who's making them?
That's nice,
I've
bro.
got an American guy called Malik, and he's got a company called Nagas. And what he's done is he's all these trainers now. What he does is he puts his American symbol on them. So you got Timbos, you got 97s. There's quite a few of them. I'll put the address in the link and the back chat. But yeah, I get all this on wholesale, and he would ship it to me, and then I just shot them.
They're bad, bruv. Turn it around. The other side.
Nice,
yeah,
bro.
man. Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
I would definitely rock them there, bro. I would definitely rock that, man. Yeah, man.
I watched that with black and green then.
I'm telling
Yeah,
you,
Captain is
the red, black and green. It's kind of like a black, like a snake skin with green string and red symbols.
Bruv, they're bad. See? Yeah.
We've got sliders.
How much they going for? 50.
These ones are a bit more.
65 or so. No, I don't use 70.
Rambo's trying to put his price on it.
It depends on your level of category. You can get it from anywhere from free to something.
So no size 13s, no?
Huh? If you
No
want,
size
I'm going Brazil. I'm going Brazil Tuesday. So I'm gone for 2 weeks. Then when I get back, I'm going to New Orleans. So I'm going to be bringing the whole league back with me. So I've all decided. My business partner's over there at the moment. He's in Dallas. So he'll be coming with some. So I don't know what sizes he will have, but hopefully he will probably have 13s.
You see your Brazil trip, Terry? Is it just like a little holiday thing, or are you going there for business?
Nah, business, man. I don't go nowhere like for the fun of it, really. I just create my own fun.
I hear that.
You know what I mean?
Definitely hear that.
I hate your mind, mate. Yeah, but no, Brazil, it's Brazil Carnival as well. So, I'm able to get myself into the into some of the kingdoms work. So they gave me some work to do over there. So in that perspective, I get to see all the African people. This is what I want to try and put online. Try and speak to the African people online. Make them come onto the phone or onto the computer and speak to the public.
The man should schedule a live with you when you're out there then.
Yeah, quite a few people are already doing it.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to be with the indigenous.
Yeah.
Big up everyone in the building. Camo, Sosa, Sophia, Lecture Live. Yeah, big up everyone in the chat. Big up everyone on the panel. Freestyle Friday. Let me just bust a little tune. Then it's Freestyle Friday. But yeah. It's all about supporting each other. So if anyone in the chat wants to come on, talk about what they're doing, where we can find you, so we can support each other. Yeah, if you don't know, we can't support each other. But no one will advertise for you except for yourself. So,
but Jedi will speak on something.
Yeah. I'm here, bro. I'm here.
Freestyle Friday. We're gonna play. Any requests from people out there?
Yeah. Type in loco, no love.
I don't know, but it's copyrights, so I need to be careful.
No, it's we own it. We own everything. It's calm.
That's good. Okay. Let's fill it out with this.
LOWKO and then no love. Let me see if I can.
One sec.
There's a video there as well, so the people in the chat can see what's going on. It's a little message in the tune still. LOWKO.
What's it called?
No love. Let me see if I can put the link in the chat.
I found it, I think. Oh yeah, my G.
Yeah, you see Rio still.
Yeah. Okay. And share my screen. Okay. Let's get into it.
Yeah, that's the one.
It's a bit low though.
Walks through the shadows with no clue in his mind. Nobody ever told him if he seeks then he'll find. With the heart of a soldier and the blood of a slave, he walks alone through these dirty roads. He's got no love, no love, no love, no love, no love. And he's got no love, no love, no love, no love, no love. And he's got no love, no love, no love, no love, no love. And he's got no love, no love, no love, no love, no love.
Mama crying on the floor, but they would never know. If they could walk up in his shoes, they won't ever call. Young in age, in his mind, he already grown. He don't think about heaven, only hell he knows. They saying I ain't trying to warn ya. Only thing that's promised is death, it's around the corner. Go and get a job, be a man, don't be stupid. Instead you're running around here being foolish. He said, what would you do if your mom was at home? Crying all alone on the bedroom floor cause she's hungry. And the only way to feed her is to hustle and roll for a little bit of money. And my daddy's gone. He don't give a fuck now, in and out of lockdown, I ain't got a job now. So for you, you can say it ain't right, but for me, this is what I call life. And he's got no love,
no love, no love, no love, no love. And he's got no love, no love, no love, no love, no love. And he's got no love, no love, no love, no love, no love. And he's got no love, no love, no love, no love, no love.
They don't understand the struggle within, so you can never judge a man from the color of skin. You see, we hurting hard, working class, know that we ain't perfect, nah, but this little boy became a man before your verdict's cast. Lord, don't take him away, he's only young, you know he lost his way in this place. He wanna run, but he's got no way to escape. They're all thinking that he's done now. He said, what would you do if your mom was at home? Crying all alone on the bedroom floor cause she's hungry. And the only way to feed her is to hustle and roll for a little bit of money. And my daddy's gone. He don't give a fuck now, winning out of lockdown. I ain't got a job now. So for you, you can say it ain't right, but for me, this is what I call life. And he's got no love, no love.
He walks through the shadows with no clue in his mind. Nobody ever told him if he's sick, then he'll find. With the heart of a soldier and the blood of a slave, he walks alone through these dirty roads. And he's got no love, no love, no love, no love, no love. And he's got no love, no love, no love, no love, no love. And he's got no love, no love, no love, no love, no love. And he's got no love, no love, no love, no love, no love. No love, no love, no love, no love, no love. And he's got no love, no love, no love, no love, no love. And he's got no love, no love, no love, no love, no love. And he's got no love, no love, no love, no love, no love.
Yeah, big up, big up, big up. Loco, no love. All up in the video. I see you.
Oh shit.
Yeah, big, 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 big. Yeah. Make sure you go support that, people. Yeah. Loco, no love. Yeah.
Loco.
Yeah. Drop the link in the chat, yeah, Yasin, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, big up man like Getty in the building.
Yes, sir, Guardiola.
Hey, Beefy.
Vibes.
Yeah, Terry.
Just put up the website, but it's coming soon. Called the blackicestores.com.
Yeah. Cool. What are you saying, my G?
Right, first and foremost, Terry, I need a pair of them trainers ASAP. Don't play with me. Hey, you've been harboring.
What size are you anyway?
10, bruv. You've been harboring them thing there, bruv. Like, they're just sitting on them like so humble. You're a humble dude. Love, my brother.
There's a launch happening. That's why I said. That's why I'm giving the website. There's a launch happening. So as I said, there's different categories. Depending on what you're doing, you might get a privilege.
Well, I'll do more performances in them. Like, I'll give them a little jump in the air, a little flying kick.
So there's gonna be some endorsements.
Yeah, man. Roy, bro, Roy. Hey, Beefy, hey, large for the show, bro. I am listening. I'm just running around with a youth then right now. But I'm listening. I'm in. I've got the headphones on. How are you, my brother?
I'm good. You had a good week?
No, I don't have a good week. I have a good strong beginning, not a weekend.
Yeah.
We've got to change up how we talk, But yeah, a beautiful one. I've had a nice one. Yesterday we had I worked at the arena, Wembley Arena, with Fatboy Slim. You know what I mean? I just wanna praise you like I should. Yeah. You gotta know them commercials. That's in a football game. I can't remember which one, but yeah. We got everyone on the panel, by the way. Yeah, man.
Yeah, big up yourself, Getty.
Big up, Getty.
Play that one I just sent you, Beefy. It's called Royalty, yeah? This ain't the one that's going to be on the EP. This is the original one I've done it to. You know what I mean? J Dilla, rest in love, J Dilla. Rest in love, cadet. For all the fallen soldiers who standing by just side, your tune this. Play that.
Let me please get that into that right now. Here we go. Let me get the visuals up.
The music side turn up. I know you're by judge outside. My style is different. Let me describe. They shout, hit him. We must prescribe. Something to turn down is vibe. Then they'll try and strike, but we don't like. But they sending man with big rusty pipe. Try look for me in them night, but I'm in day. Tell them pagans to stay out my way. You can't make my family decay. I say, music's different now. It's not like it used to be. Usually people acting so stupidly. Auto-tune and effects. Disrespect the movement of Mel Shezadek. You can't hear the real pain, it's like the pain you neglect. But anyway, DJ, you're good, so you select my best DJ Matrix. Rest in love. By your side, I'm burning that garage. We don't look for the brothers, then with the slug. Cause remember, you're not the Gideon, you will melt like fudge. On the marks, get set. They don't believe, they forget. Now they're telling me they direct and expect to collect what they expect. No, because you don't put in that sweat. So I gotta tell you how it is delicate. The way me and my family start step. Cause we know that the Eden are coming to bust it. But they could never try to put us in another net. Cause we ain't a fish. We got one wish. Okay, let me show them how they'll get dismissed. Wipe them, strike them liquor off of the list. This is my life, and I don't know where the devil is. Take his feet off the premises. They could never say that we would never resist. Cause we are royalty. I just said that we are royalty. From you know say that you are royalty. You know the meaning of loyalty. Cause we are royalty. Jaja said that we are royalty. From you know say that you are royalty. I know the real meaning of loyalty. You couldn't eat for 5 months. Died. They supply things to get red eye. Jealousy, envy sets over this guy. He tries to swipe off heads for the samurai. And now he turns paranoid, this baby boy. Why does he wanna kill and destroy? When Jah said we must fool the toy. But these boys try fool girls and the boy. Too many innocent losing the light. Oh, every day them victim my eyes. Oh, but we are royal. So don't let them defile now. They could never stop with smile. Why? Because we are royalty. I just said that we are royalty. From you know say that you are royalty. You know the meaning of loyalty. Cause we are royalty. Jaja said that we are royalty. From you know say that you are royalty. I know the real meaning of loyalty. They'll be clear for the wrongs that they do. Jaja said that we are royalty. Jaja said that we are royalty. Jaja said that we are royalty. They'll be clear for the wrongs that they do. Jaja said that we are royalty. Jaja said that we are royalty. Jaja said that we are royalty. Rest in love, J. Dilla.
Big up man like Getty. Big up yourself,
yes, my brother.
Big up
yourself, man. That's
yo, True Getty's here, you know. Can you play one more Getty's track? Yeah, man. One more True's up on here live.
I sent you one earlier, but I ain't got the link right now.
Let me find out Getty one. Let me find out again. The one I found
just go Getty Raboni on my page on YouTube and just play anyone. There's one called Jar Works.
I'm playing the one now. I was watching this.
Oh, you want to play that one? Okay.
Let's get into it. Let's get into it. Let me share my screen.
Let me mute my mic.
Everyone, this is our General Getty. Yeah. You cannot talk about freestyle without mentioning my General Getty. I'm telling you. Let's get into this freestyle. Let's get into this freestyle. Yeah. Yeah, man. I've been wanting to get Getty on for the longest of times. Haven't I, Getty? I'm putting pressure on Getty to come on my show. His energy is just unbelievable. Unbelievable. Rightly guarded, honorable Getty in the building. Big up yourself.
Live your life to the fullest. Today could be
Let's
your
go.
generation. Live your life to the fullest. Today could be your last. It's that real. It's that real. Yeah. Today could be your last. It's that real. We on Valentine's still. Let's go. Don't deal with a pagan religion. That's bad chat. Alright. Chat get banned. That's what we say in the night. People big up the channel. Big up content over everything. Mr. Maxwell, we give them everything. And we know that the love of the man is sin. When they get instant penicillin, they want to kill him. Less than a shilling. Loyalty to your works. You know every day I'm willing. Whoa. Blood spilling on the floor. Now them are knocking down your door. Now them are punch through the door. Now them I want their lyrics to raw. Lyrics galore. Victor McGraw with a cartoon. I told them the G-walk is soon. We don't do march in the dark room. They want to take my heart. Why? Because I ain't no cool. This is what I said. They couldn't. Sour like prune. Sauce. No remorse. Dip them in the sauce. Swag. That's what they said. Oh, now them take the cab. Jab. To the jaw. Again. That's how I do it can. Do it to you before they can. Now they said to the mix of land. Yeah, it's righteous. We defend. I'm not here to ever pretend. All of the gang, family, put out your hand. We recommend that the CHILDREN. What does that spell? That spells children. Well, we gotta show them the building. Take it to the in front of the children. I'll shield them. Jump in front of it. In a recap. They don't see me with the recap. Recap well up on stair. They told me where to see that. When I told them I am getting raw. But this time they can't ignore it again. They wanted to tell us we're absorbing. Get up at the northern. The station more than I approach with a caution. I did that to the torsion. This is a new invention. They were wrong way in the song, so I made the correction. We don't deal with a mumble rap. They stumble when they're in the flat. They wanna have a giddy guy. Now they carry it in the rap chat. Now the stereotype. On the stereo I don't like. Them people who trying to tune in on the mic. But I pick up the receiver, neglection them in the night. Could the vampire, Mr. Dracula, spectacular when they give the mic. Oh, we go left, but we go right. We're bringing them the vibe. They could have never turned us down. We maximize, we don't minimize. We see the silly guys, and they want that black to fly to your eye. Why? Now they said I gotta get crucified. This is just over the stone. I don't need him to reply. Jonas Lucas, pick up your hand. Whoa, and put it high, because we know that our limits.
I had pull up. Too much, bro. Too much. Too much. Lava, me saying. Lava. Rightly guarded. Honorable. Getty. Don't piss me off.
Today could be your last. It's that real. We on Valentine's still. Let's go, dude. Don't deal with a pagan religion. That's bag of chat. Alright. Chat get banned. That's what we say in the night. People big up the channel. Big up content over everything. Mr. Maxwell, we give them everything. And we know that the love of the man is instinct. When they get instant penicillin, they want to kill him. Less than a shilling. Loyalty to your works. You know every day I'm willing. Whoa. Blood spilling on the floor. Now them are knocking down your door. Now them are punch through the door. Now them I want their lyrics to raw. Lyrics galore. Victor McGraw with a cartoon. I told them the G-walk is soon. We don't do march in the dark room. They want to take my heart. Why? Because I ain't no cool. This is what I said. They couldn't. Sour like prune. Sauce. no remorse, dip them in the sauce. Swag, that's what they said. Oh, now them take the cab, jab, to the jaw again. That's how I do with Ken. Do it to Ryu before they can. Now they said to the mix of blend. Yeah, it's righteous, we defend. I'm not here to ever pretend. All of the gang family, put out your hand. We recommend that the CHILDREN. What does that spell? That spells children. Well, we gotta show them the building. Take it to the pilgrim. If there is a bullet in front of the children, I'll shield them. Jump in front of it. You know what I mean? They don't see me with the recap well up on stair. They tell me but to see that. When I told them I am getting raw. But this time they can't ignore it again. They wanted to tell us we're absorbing. Get up at the northern. The station more than high approach with a caution. I did that for the torsion. This is a new invention. They were wrong, why? In the song, so I made the correction. We don't deal with a mumble rap. They stumble when they're in the flat. They wanna have a giddy guy. Now they carry it in the rap chat. Now the stereotype. On the stereo I don't like. Them people who trying to tune in on the mic. But I pick up the receiver, neglection them in the night. Cause the vampire, Mr. Dracula, spectacular when it gives the mic. Oh, we go left, but we go right. We're bringing them the vibe. They could have never turned us down. We maximize, we don't minimize. We see the silly guys, and they want that flap to fly to your eye. Why? Now they said I gotta get crucified. This is just over the dome. I don't need Slim to reply. Jonas Lucas, pick up your hand. Whoa, and put it high. Cause we know that our limits, them are higher than the sky. Now they give bribes. Now go back to Papyrus. Every time when the DJ did them, wanna bring your dude down on the stylus. They go to the laboratory with enough story and give virus. Now they in their labs. Again, it went in their sinus. AIDS, they're afraid. They saw you a slave. They segregate. There ain't no time to debate. We just deal with the love. We would never deal with the hate. I ain't got time to imitate. These people, well, they are fake. They're walking fake. They wanted listen to CD and the shape. But I told them they could have never come here and originate. For goodness sake, let's go round here. Put them in the lake. Jack, they made a mistake. They didn't have faith. Gonna get through Zion Gate. Where's your wait? And we have no time on the table to see debate. They go to their G8 with a conference. That's the bag of the nonsense. That's the place for the nonsense. And we won't show them any compliments. We got this confidence. It's getting, I don't need contentment. I am showing you that I'm too jar giving reverence. That is jar, the uplifted ruler. When I get eat on the microphone, you know I'm doing it cooler. People put up your hand. I'm having fun on the land. It is gang, we are the fam. And we're telling them across the land. Even though they approach, they said we have to get smoke. We got that marijuana. It is the good grade that we smoke.
Jeez! Oi. You know what, yeah? With Getty, yeah? When it, bruv, you know, yeah, it says so much bars, yeah? And you have to listen to it about 5 times, 10 times to get everything said. It's too much lava. Too much lava.
Not enough. Hey, my brother, Gracilla, this year,
yeah,
I've been in the studio so much this year, and it's like I'm just warming up. Yeah.
You're a bit low, Getty.
Sorry, 1 minute. Can you hear me now, Graf?
I can hear you, yeah.
Sorry, it's a bit low this one, but what was I say? Yeah, just got to go in, man. Like as we said, life tomorrow's not promised for the next man. You know what I mean? So you got to treat every day like the last one, bro. You know what I mean? And just give it that full energy. That's what I said. We can't be shy with our energy, man.
I'm telling you. Let me give people more Getty. More
play
Getty.
Pull it in motion. Because that's a different vibe. That's like a soulful, like a slow jam kind of vibe. It's called Put It In. It's, I think on my page it's called In Motion.
Emotion, yeah. Let's get into that. Let's get into that. Okay, let me share the visuals.
Hey, Beefy, big up on the intros though. You're killing it, bro. You're definitely made for this radio, this hosting.
Let's get the visuals. Let's get the visuals up. Let's get the visuals up.
Watch the way that we are moving. Watch the way that we are grooving. Righteous, we are winning. We could never be losing. We've had enough of others sleep. That's why we are never snoozing. Look at them pagan Adidas sitting at the seat losing. I don't know who they are choosing, but you know that just losing. We do you with that guidance. We won't stay silent. They will try and act violent, but we work for the highness. Style is so timeless, slow emotion, you'll find it. It's the page that you have. Why they get mad? I wanna see your body like cold on the slab. That's why they love commotion. But every day to job, you show devotion. Oh, we put it in motion. You can do it at a fast pace or in slow motion. But make sure to try, you show devotion. That's the notion. That's the notion. Slow motion or fast, just finish the task. Put your hand up in the glass. Remember your work for the boss. That's Jah the Most High. Don't tell us that you will never cross. If you put your work in, you will know you start surging. Everybody, I'm urging you to stand together. We're clever now, we are made to measure. The treasure is LOVE, the leisure. You know we got it, we will change the weather. The weather is when we come together as one. Beat the night, you think you get the drama. Remember, you know that we can't done. Righteous arm, we will charge one. Listen to my dad, aunt, mom, uncle, anywhere, you know I'm not a plum. I don't need a trigger with a gun. I was nigga when I'm having fun. Oh, my lad is calling. We must put all in. Stop stalling. Babylon's falling. Oh, we put it in motion. You can do it at a fast pace or in slow motion. But make sure to try, you show devotion. That's the notion. That's the notion. I will bump it with no fear. It's like the pagan don't hear. So I say this one so clear. Well, step up the gear, car. They wanna make your power fair for the flesh, but I was step correct. And DJ, you got permission on the mission, no competition when you select. Oh, every aspect we say slow motion, pull it in motion, make sure it's moving, make sure you're grooving, you're never losing, righteous path we're choosing, no time for snoozing, sleeping, they're creeping, try to leave us weak, hand the gun the back, blah, in the street. Wickedness against the field.
Man, like, get in the building.
New generation. Oh, yes, we are. Yes, man.
Get in the building.
Good vibes to feel alive with that. Hey, Beefy, can you do me a favor?
Yeah.
Play a Red Pill Trio song for me. Singing in the Rain.
What's that?
Singing in the Rain, Red Pill Trio.
Yeah. Let me pick up the chat quickly. Big up everyone in the chat. Camo in the building. Marshall, I see you. Mr. Eminem. Chat get bang in the building. Sophia in the building. Yeah. Anyone? I'm gonna drop the links in the chat. My people, my bad. I want people to come on, talk about themselves, what they're doing. Freestyle Friday. Let's all support each other. You know what I mean? It's all about always having an argument. It's about supporting each other, man. Yeah. Oh man. Okay, yeah. We have a request by Mr. Getty.
Wait, stop. Wait there. 1 minute. Let me give him one acapella because I know Jed's like this one as well. On the level, yo, we're on a higher level. We had to go to the place where it was miserable.
Hey!
Everybody happy with the face. Yeah, I can't give you that too.
Another level. The higher levels.
We're on a higher level. We're on a higher
Ah.
level. We're on a higher
I'll tell you, man. Rob, I have been blessed, yeah, to have been part of so many G ciphers, yeah. When Getty just, wow, people don't know. You people just don't know. You
the
people
collective, man.
don't
The
know.
vibes. The vibes of gang, bro. There's nothing like it, bro. Real talk. You have to actually, if you haven't been to one or a G circle or a G walk, experience it, man, and see the real passion that is expressed. Don't take words for it, and don't listen to he say, she say. That's them ism and schism. Listen, go and see the action, innit? Actions are louder than words. As we say, words ain't cheap, but actions speak louder than words.
Yeah.
Come with us and blaze the beast while we G walk on the curb. You get me?
Just tell them, Getty. Tell them, my G. Yeah. Let me just get it up. Let's get it up.
Big up, hey, Red Pill Chill on that track. That track, you know how much times I've played that track?
That track is something else, mate. Something else. Something else.
This is what I'm saying. With the right promotion, we'll be getting. This is what I'm saying. When you make timeless music, there's no time. It means timeless. There's whenever the masses hear it is when they hear it. You know, some things are just too early.
No, like you know what? I find about music, yeah. The right music is there if you look for it. I didn't know this. The right music is there if you look for it. You don't always have to hear all these things. You can hear powerful bars which make you think. You know what I mean? For me, that's the most important.
They don't want us to challenge their ethos. They don't want us to challenge what they're shoving down our throats. They don't want us to change their playlist, what they repetitively play all day. You know what I mean? I've actually been on that Choice FM playlist. You know what I mean? So I know about all that and BBC One and all that. I've done all that shit. It's when they try to say, would you wear leather trousers and dye your hair? I said, come out of here, man. I'm out of there. Mate.
Okay, let's get into this.
From when I was 17, yeah. I had a hologram of like the Baphomet on the contract. At the time, I didn't know what it meant, but you see them things on there and you just think, "Wow, that's what it was." Yeah. You gotta watch out for them, man. We need our own stuff. You see what you're doing, and Red Pill and Respect. These are things we need to be doing. We don't really need them anymore. Them days have actually gone. Like when you need a DJ to play your track, all you need to do is do what we've done. We can go to anywhere in the world and just do a cipher. That's how we've got it if we wanted to. We can give a talk, we can do a G circle and lockdown anywhere. So we've already put what's the word? We've got the schematics already for the building.
The blueprint.
You know what I mean? Yeah, the blueprint there, man. Long time. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. This is why no one from the gang, and I'm talking the not the affiliates, the gang no one can
gang is so big. Big up everyone in gang. Big up. So many people to mention. So many.
Yo, it's called the black print, man. It's called the black
print. That's why
we
can't judge no one, bro. This is what I'm trying to say to people out there who try and say they don't see they make their own perception because there's neglection. You know what I mean? It's like they want to blame themselves, but they don't want to admit the fault for not support. You know what I mean? So if they was to like have come with and experience what we've done, they would have seen that this is Joe works, man. The Most High only could have done this. You know what I mean? That energy. Just you can't explain it. You have to experience it. Look at that time. Remember in Hackney, like when we went to London Fields, we ended it there at 3 a.m. Then, bro, no one's doing it in the rain. Come on, bro. They're having a laugh, bro. Come on. This is serious things we're dealing with, bro. And this is like, if you're dying for the youth, then you would tell them to stop talk and start doing that, man. You know what I mean? It's like, this is what we're about, man. This is what I love when we link up. That's what I'm saying. Everyone's their own individual. That's what I like. You need original characters. The world it is. You know? But yeah, play Singing in the Rain, man.
Yeah. Is that Veli I heard in the background? I can't see the. That's you, Veli. Let me get into this. Let me get into this. Sing in the Rain. Red Pill Trio. Requested by Getty himself. If any of you in the chat have got some requests, drop them in. We don't want to doing gang shit only here. Big tune.
Crying in the sun, singing in the rain. Lately I've been feeling different in my brain. Someone showed me how to get rid of all this rage. Head full of fire, I'm sitting in the flames. No survivor, I'm living with this pain. Your physical is gone, but your spirit isn't fade. Your soul is eternal, it isn't in the grave. I can feel it in my heart, it's not written in the page of the book, but I know that it's gospel. Tears flow as I blow smoke from my nostrils. There's truth in the zoo, or hope in the bottle. Trying to figure out where this piece goes in a puzzle. Rich in a mansion, a broke in a hostel. I would still emotionally struggle to comprehend, but it's part of the journey comes to end. Gotta say goodbye once again. It's like we're both die, everyone that sends. Even though I cry, I see you once again. Even though I try, I cannot pretend I'm not broken. At night I might cry you an ocean. Cry to my eyelids is slowly rewind the last words that were spoken. Looking for a clue to see if you knew that moment was I laughed and now so golden. Every memory now so potent. Friends ask me how I'm coping. Waking in cold sweats, whole bed soaking. I'm numb and I'm frozen. Every breath feels like I'm choking. Wanna put a hole in my head like a dolphin. Close to imploding. Feel like a piece of my soul has been stolen. That's not what I told him. That's not what I told him. I just held it, cause I ain't wanna be selfish. I bring down my people's vibes, but most of my real ones felt it. Numeral funerals, bodies in cubicles. Happens so regular, but isn't unusual. Words are redundant, nothing is suitable. The cycle of life and death is so beautiful. The flesh ain't forever. We are delusional. And the grief goes so deep. How could the last man be so brief? And the thoughts in my head, I don't get no peace. Smoke for OC or OG, feeling like GOD owes me. Reason for taking my cold D's and snatching loved ones from my homies. Tell me, why? Man.
Hey, get him, man. Come on, bruv. You know what to do. Put the rope round his fucking neck and pull up that.
Pull up that. Pull up that. Pull up that.
My panel.
Yes, family. Happy New Day, Cherry. Happy Revolution.
Crying in the sun.
Big up, belly.
I've been feeling different in my body. Showed me how to get rid of all this rage. Head full of fire, I'm sitting in the flames. No survivor, I'm living with this pain. Your physical is gone, but your spirit isn't fade. Your soul is eternal, it isn't in the grave. I can feel it in my heart, it's not written in the page of the book, but I know that it's gospel. Tears flow as I blow smoke from my nostrils. There's truth in the zoo, or hope in the bottle. Trying to figure out where this piece goes in a puzzle. Rich in a mansion, a broke in a hostel. I would still emotionally struggle to comprehend, but it's part of the journey comes to end. Gotta say goodbye once again. It's like we're both die, everyone that says. Even though I cry, I see you once again. Even though I try, I cannot pretend I'm not broken. At night I might cry you an ocean. Cry to my eyelids is swollen. Rewind the last words that were spoken. Looking for a clue, trying to see if you knew that moment was I laughed and now so golden. Every memory now so potent. Friends ask me how I'm coping. Waking in cold sweats, whole bed soaking. I'm numb and I'm frozen. Every breath feels like I'm choking. Wanna put a hole in my head like a dolphin. Close to imploding. Feel like a piece of my soul has been stolen. That's not what I told him. That's not what I told him. I just held it, cause I ain't wanna be selfish.
Bring more people's vibes.
But most of my real ones felt it. Numeral funerals,
Body cubicles.
happens so regular, it isn't unusual. Words are redundant, nothing is suitable. The cycle of life and death is so beautiful. The flesh ain't forever. We are delusional. And the grief goes so deep. How could the last man be so brief? And the thoughts in my head, I don't get no peace. Smoke for OC or OG, feeling like GOD owes me. Reason for taking my cold D's and snatching loved ones from my homies. Tell me, why? Man, it's fucked up. Pouring liquor just don't cut him. Yeah.
Life. What will it be like to go to sleep and never wake up? And if you think long enough about that, something will happen. You will find out, among other things, that it will pose the next question to you. What was it like to wake up after having never gone to sleep? That was when you were born. You see, you can't have an experience of nothing. Nature reports back. So after you're dead, the only thing that can happen is the same experience, or the same sort of experience as when you were born. In other words, we all know very well that after people die, other people are born. And they're all you. Only you can only experience it one at a time. Everybody is us. You all know you're you. And wheresoever being beings exist throughout all galaxies. It doesn't make any difference. You are all of them. And when they come into being, as you come into being, you know that very well.
Oh, that Zulu.
Only you don't have to remember. The past is the same way you don't have to think about how you work in thyroid gland. Or whatever else it is in your organism. You don't have to know how to shine the sun. You just do it. Like you breathe. Doesn't it really astonish you that you are this fantastically complex thing? And that you're doing all of this and you never had any education in how to do it? Never learned to produce this miracle? Well, the point is that from a strictly physical, scientific standpoint, this organism is a continuous energy with everything else that's going on. And if I am 9 foot, I am the sun.
Yes, family. What are you saying? What are you saying? What are you saying?
You know what? This is what I'm saying, man. Like that is reaching the youth right now. You see what I'm saying? With the music, I reckon they're gonna take off like 80% of the drill songs on flipping YouTube and them things. I don't see that's gonna help. Like the only thing that's gonna help is if the narrative changes. You know what I mean? They like to blame genres just to like shift the blame, like they didn't plant the seed. But at the end of the day, you can grow other flowers in the garden, man.
Yeah,
it makes it go underground, innit? It's gonna make it go underground.
That's it. That's all it is. Yeah, it's like drum and bass. Like, remember back in the day, jungle, it's drum and bass, and then they changed. They've got a new name for it now. They've got bare different names. They just wore it down and just shift it. It's like repackaging something and selling it again, innit? They'll call it something else. They'll just add a little melody to it and just call it a new genre. That's it, but it'll still be the same. It's like drill's the same tempo as grind, 140.
Hey, bro, ain't it funny how they want to stop the youths that's getting money out of all the fuckeries, but they don't actually want to stop the fuckeries?
Yeah, yeah.
So it don't really make sense.
It don't.
They're not stopping no international drug dealers. Get me? Nah. They're not stopping anyone that's flooding the roads with guns or nothing like that. Nah. They want to stop the youths that's talking about it.
That's it. This is what I'm saying. And we got to start painting with our own paintbrush now. We got to stop painting their picture for them. You get me? Their picture's wicked. You know what I mean? Look at the things that they're condoning now. We've already, these things were prophesized years ago. Like I'm not even talking 10 or 20, hundreds. But because we allowed ourselves to be controlled by flesh, and you know what I mean? You're the leader of your own destiny, man. No one should be able to blame you but you. You know what I mean? Because since I stopped blaming, because I used to blame people, say 20 years I've stopped now, and I just felt the energy change. So I feel like you have to be able to give yourself criticism if you need it. You know what I mean? Because there's no such thing as words couldn't, like, you know what I mean? It's only words, bruv. And there's like, whether it's good or bad criticism, it's still uplifting if you're tuned in on the right frequency, bro. It's just like we're too negative, like we want to get defensive too much. We're not always in tune, like, you know what I mean? We need to just let people have their opinion, do that, and it is what it is, man. Because look, at the end of the day, enough of the things they taught us growing up is we find that to be a fallacy now. You know what I mean? And we're doing the reteaching. This is what these panels are for. So we can discourse and see what's relevant and adequate to our own journey, our life journey. That's it, man. But big up you, bigger man. Big up Velly, man.
Let me get some more music from Gang. This is a freestyle cypher competition I've done a few last year. A few Gang members.
God, peace, God. Peace, God. Peace, God. Peace to the gods of earth.
Peace, God.
Yo,
peace, God. Peace.
You know what I wanted to say, yeah? I just come out the show, I see there's like 17 or 18 people watching. If everybody just took 1 minute, yeah, to send a broadcast with this broadcast link in it, I'm sure we could get the number up to 30. You know? If everyone took a time and broadcast the link of this show, I'm sure we can get a few more viewers in to know what's going on over here and a great conversation. Get me? So I'm saying it's your duty. You want to see people like Getty rising to the top. If you want to see people like Rustler TV rising, then it's your duty to put the work in and let people know that this show is here. You can't just be over here enjoying it on your own. That's greedy. It's like you look like that kind of person that opens the pack of biscuits and holds it down or keeps the crisp in their pocket while they're eating a crisp. You don't want to take out the packet and make other people get some. Selfish.
That's tight, fam.
It's tight, man. So yeah, pass the pack of crisps along. Let someone know that you're on there watching Gangalini Vibes. And yeah, man. Happy Friday and all that good stuff as well.
Even let them know that we're doing Gang Unite TV later on, man.
Yeah.
The man that's going to be out there, you get me?
100%.
Get me? Guided?
Hey, stop, what do you call it? Stop, take the sweets out your pocket, man. Stop sneaking. Get the sweets, man.
The cherry drop. Take the cherry drop to the class, you get me?
Yes, Jed. Big up, my brother.
How you doing, mate? You alright?
I'm good, man. I'm always good, bro.
Good, my geez.
Always good, I always keep busy like you, Jed. I like the way you keep busy,
bro. Keep busy, that's the way.
And every day is self-teaching, bro. There's no limitization. They try and limitize us, but
yeah,
you know what I mean? We maximize. You get me? The only way to rise is maximize. Yeah, man. We've been too low. We've been too low for too long, bro. Time to get higher, you know.
Okay, let's get into this little cipher from the man them.
I'm Menelin and so are you, Don. 6 protons, 6 electrons, 6 neutrons. Throwing up my black fist, feeling QE Newton. If it ain't group economics, then what's your crew on? Never lacking, brother, I stay mobile. Still got Kit Kats ringing off the mobile. They never taught us black history in school, but it's cool. Come on, man, never raised no full-blooded free. My bros that got grabbed and got canned came up hungry, trying to grab what we can. Me and my brothers dodging Nino vans like they tried to use the verse. Tell you the curse, personification of the universe. What I'm attempting to encapsulate in this unique verse is you and I verse. Oh, we don't need new sneakers or the new FIFA. We need new leaders. And I don't mean the bomb, but the pastor, your mama, Sean Carter. I'm talking to you fathers, more than marijuana farmers, damn bananas with your llamas. We was getting into dramas. Disrespect our partners, the kids are left in the darkness. I know what's left to lead the way, and they ain't sure who mum loves more. We will raise. I supply a smoke ring, I sit my ear and check.
Yeah. Fresh white tea, fresh new crepes. I got the amethyst swinging from my neck. Make sure it's in line with the solar plex. You know that big raw sun sitting in your chest. Nowadays, they don't take much to make the thing but niggas rather see bodies drop than they money up. I don't really get that logic. I made it for the profit. Time for the 7 man to wait these young niggas up. But let me slow it down so you can peep, game. No longer a slave with my new name.
Fighting on the sensei. We can all understand, comprehend it. Can't swim round there, we on the next wave. I spit fire bars to my tactics and treat these streets like a chess game. Tell police that it's check. So what's the problem, officer? I ban Babylon, the lot of ya. Trying to get us on a funny new wave, but my G's old school like Nokia. Spiritual pneumonia. It's got me sick of the load here. Too genuine for transphobia. Pedophile priests, I'ma leave you all here.
Yeah, I say niggas just to reach niggas. And who knows, probably teach niggas. The way before the fucking slave ships, we are descendants of some real niggas. Laugh or cry, well, who can blame us? Look at the cards they fucking dealt us. Zimmerman killed a black youth, and instead of justice, he's fucking famous. Now the industry's getting boring now, it's just the same shit. In my 20 sticks, I move 20 bricks, and plenty rich. Children, come listen to Uncle Lee. There ain't nothing I'm wrong, believe me, the streets are unclean. It's dirty, the streets are murky, send it to your grave early. And it's best that you know this shit from early. There's nothing worse than learning a lesson too late. Let's think you're a broke, stressing to your brain, making the same mistake over and over again. You're 24, walking the same path since the age of 10. This is the age of respect. You can die for nothing, this ain't school. I ain't talking about shoes when I talk about something. Red pill trip. My bronze heel crushing the head of the serpent could never be a servant. This I know for certain. This is not a sermon. I am not preaching. This is just conversion. I am just speaking, tearing down the curtain. I am not peeking, looking past the veil now. Third eye tweaking, channeling demons. They think they're just doing yoga. Couldn't open your pineal with a crowbar. You need to read that fine print a little closer. That shit ain't from the divine. You're actually practicing obia. They say I'm wise like Matulu's core. It's not a lie, but I'm wild like a Zulu at war. Pilot my own mind, I got no use for their laws. I got some juice in the drawer. I make that music that's raw. I'm down to boot in your door. I know some shooters and some juices distributing the raw. A couple 9 to 5 dudes, a man that's fluent and fraud. But I ain't sure, but none of them was really doing the war. So I say my highs and buys, and that's usually all. They ask me where I'm from, and I don't really know, cause I've been everywhere.
And pull up. I see you turning around. Hey.
On 6 electrons, 6 neutrons, throwing up my black fist, feeling QE Newton. If it ain't group economics, then what's your crew on? Never lacking, brother, I stay mobile. Still got Kit Kats ringing off the mobile. They never taught us black history in school, but it's cool. Come on, man, never raised no flow, blooded free. My bros that got grabbed and got canned. Came up hungry, trying to grab what we can. Me and my brothers dodging Nino vans like they tried to use the verse. Tell you the curse, personification of the universe. What I'm attempting to encapsulate in this unique verse is you and I verse. Oh, we don't need new sneakers or the new FIFA. We need new leaders. And I don't mean the bomber or the pastor of your mama, Sean Carter. I'm talking to you fathers more than marijuana farmers. Got bananas with your llamas. We was getting into dramas, disrespecting the partners. The kids are left in the darkness. And no one's left to lead the way. And they ain't sure who mum loves more. We will race. I have to blow a smoke ring and sit my ear check.
Yeah. Fresh white tea, fresh new crepes. I got the amethyst swinging from my neck. Make sure it's in line with the solar plex. You know that big raw sun sitting in the chest. Nowadays, it don't take much to make the ting buck. Niggas rather see bodies drop than they money up. I don't really get that logic. I'm in it for the profit. Time for the 7 man to wake these young niggas up. But let me slow it down so you can peep, gang. No longer a slave with my new name.
I ain't on the sensei. Make a fool understand, comprehend it. Can't swim round there, we on the next wave. I spit fire bars till my chest aches. And treat these streets like a chess game. Tell police that it's checkmate. So what's the problem, officer? I ban Babylon, the lot of ya. Trying to get us on a funny new wave, but all of my G's old school like Nokia. Spiritual pneumonia. It's got me sick of the load here. Too genuine for transphobia. Pedophile priests, I'ma leave you all here.
Yeah, I say niggas just to reach niggas. And who knows, probably teach niggas. The way before the fucking slave ships, we are descendants of some real niggas. Life of crime, well, who can blame us? Look at the cards they fucking dealt us. Zimmerman killed a black youth, and instead of justice, he's fucking famous. Now the industry's getting boring now, it's just the same shit. In my 26, I moved 20 bricks, I am plenty rich.
Children, come listen to Uncle Lee. There ain't nothing wrong, believe in the streets are unclean. It's dirty, the streets are murky, send it to you way early. And it's best that you know this shit from early. There's nothing worse than learning a lesson too late. Let's think you're broke, stressing to your brain, making the same mistake over and over again. You're 24, walking the same path since the age of 10. This is the age of intent. You can type for nothing, this ain't school. I ain't talking my shoes when I do my stuff. Red pill trip. My bronze heel crushing the
head of a serpent could never be a servant. This enough is certain.
This is not a sermon. I am not preaching. This is just conversion. I am just speaking, tearing down the curtain. I am not peeking, looking past the veil now. Third eye tweaking, channeling demons. They think they're just doing yoga. Couldn't open your pineal with a crowbar. You need to read that fine print a little closer. That shit ain't from the divine. You're actually practicing obia. They say I'm wise like Matulu's core. It's not a lie, but I'm wild like a Zulu at war. Pilot my own mind, I got no use for their laws. I got some juice in the drawer. I make that music that's raw. I'm down to boot in your door. I know some shooters and some juices distributing the raw. A couple 9 to 5 dudes, a man that's fluent and fraud. But I ain't sure, but none of them was really doing the war. So I say my highs and buys, and that's usually all. They ask me where I'm from, and I don't really know, because I've been everywhere.
Yeah, there's a bit of talent from Gang. Yes, let people know what is their music talent is out there. Yeah, it's all about supporting each other and all the good stuff. Gotta Jacob, I see you. Kemo, I see you. Yeah. I know there's pasta going on the other channel, but me, I ain't no of no pasta. Gives things too much energy. Boy, that's all we seem to be discussing. Me are done with that.
Hey, Beefy.
Yeah.
Did you hear me?
I can hear you, guy.
Yeah, listen. On a level, we're on a higher level. We had to go to the place where it was miserable. Everybody happy with a laugh on their face. We want no disgrace. No time to waste. A little pagan out there fill up a space because they didn't know about the amazing grade what we have. You could have trade with a slave, you're mad. But you want to see your body in a slab. Pick up the knife, that's what they do. And to the jaw, they want a jab. This ain't no boxing ring. They think they're ming when lava we fling. I and I, we know it's gang. We grow, show the youth them how to go. We're on the level that the pagan could never go. That's why we melt them like snow. Driven them out, they said jump right through the window. And no, we don't play no baby bingo. When this ain't no giddy giddy game in the know.
You know, the level. Oh
We're
man,
on
like
a higher
yeah,
level.
tell
Hey,
them.
you know, like today, I love Fridays. Friday is definitely a highest day for me, but I don't know, I can't explain it, but there's a lot of energy on this day.
But they're saying a feel good Friday, innit?
What's the meaning of Friday? Is it the day that we were fried or something? What does it mean?
Let me get into that. Let me look it up. Let's discuss what Friday is. Friday.
I've always thought how they name their day. Some of them I know.
Let's get into this.
Sunday, I definitely know what they named that for.
Friday.
Yeah, because some of them, you know what I mean? It just seems funny, man. It's like it could be called for a hot day. Day they're radiating bare energy.
Yeah.
Because everyone loves Friday, and you got to check why they made Friday next Friday. You know what I mean? There's significance because them man they sell out to Hollywood still. Them actors. You know what I mean? They got the curse of it. Look at Chris Tucker now, all dancing in the streets like, bro.
Yo, Beefy. What on?
Yes, come in.
What I miss, man? What's up, bro?
Yes, Kwame, easy.
There, man. I went out for a bit, man, just to make some lunch for the youth, them, innit?
Yeah.
That's what I'm doing, man.
Yeah, man.
Wait,
What's up,
Kwame,
man?
they ain't had banana porridge, you know.
For real. No porridge, just, you know, there's some fry up for them and something. Porridge I like the morning beat, you know.
Tell them how nice it is.
A morning thing that me give them the porridge in the morning.
That's what I give them. Yeah, that's what I had in the morning. The rising, sorry. Don't say morning, you know. Kwame, watch your words.
For real.
When you go to awake, people are mourning.
Yeah.
And they say wake up.
What topic could happen now, Beefy? What go on?
No, we do let's play some music. Then we get to this Friday. How you feel good on Friday? Like everyone seems to be in a happy spirit on Friday. So I'm looking to what is Friday? Why they call it Friday?
Okay.
Yeah, that's where the meaning comes from.
You know what? It's a Friday payday, isn't
it? yeah.
You know, really.
Feel good Friday.
If money involved, come on, you know, you wonder why they're happy. Come on, man.
No, you know what it is? It's about the energy, man. Because I got work later, yeah? And usually when you're trying to work, you're like, oh, shit, I've got work. I never feel like that anymore. Every day I've tried to Friday. Literally every day is like a Friday. You'll have that one day that just has a gloom to it, but you know what I mean? More than likely, it's how you shape your own day, you know what I mean? I've realized.
Okay. The name.
Yeah, talk. I'll speak to you later. Yeah. Sorry, brother.
The name Friday comes from the Old English frigideg, meaning the day of the frig. A result of old convention associating a Germanic goddess of Frigg with the goddess of Venus, in whom the day is associated with many different cultures. The same holds for Freitag in Old High German, Friedeg in modern German, and Vreugdig in Dutch. The expected
demonic goddess.
Yeah. The expected cognate name of the Old Norse could be a Frigadaga. However, the name of Friday in Norse is Frigadaga instead, in getting a loan of the day week names from the Low German. The modern Scandinavian form is Fridag in Sweden, Norwegian, and Danish, meaning Frida's day. A distinction between Freya and Frigg in some Germanic mythology is contested. The word Friday is mostly is most Romance languages derived from Latin dies Freas or Day of Venus. A translation of Greek Aphrodites, Hermia, in French Veneris, others. And especially also Portuguese, also Romantic use the word Sexta-feira, meaning 6th day of liturgical celebration, derived from Latin Fria Sexta, used in religious texts where it's not allowed to consecrate days of pagan holidays, pagan gods. Oh.
There's quite a lot of stuff attached to that, man.
Yeah, but I see a lot of Venus.
Yeah.
Venus worship.
Yeah, you know, most of these days and them month them, man. It go back some pagan thing, bro.
Yeah, the Greek.
Most of them. The title of them, if you look deep into it.
Augustus, that was named after one of the August.
Yeah. I want to get into this Venus. I want to see what this Frigga Day was all about. Where is it? Because I like to look at what people were doing when they started doing these things and calling these things certain names. That's when you get the real meaning of words, I think, sometimes. Frigg. In Germanic mythology, Frigg or Odnus is a goddess in nearly all sources. She is described as a wife of god Odin. Oh my days. What, do you want to know who Odin is? We'll get you to know Odin in a minute. Wife of god Odin. In Old High German, Old Norse sources, she is connected with the goddess of Fula. The English week their name Friday, etymology Old English Frigg's Day, bears her name. Frigg is described as a goddess associated with foresight and wisdom in Norse mythology. Okay. It's all about knowledge. Where was I?
Beefy, that's where they get that term friggin' hell.
Yeah.
You know when they say friggin' hell?
Friggin' hell, mate. Yeah, they love saying that. I was wondering, yeah, where they come from. They hide these things in their language. Most people won't even know why they say frig. Friggin' hell.
If we Adele is that, then you'll be frying, ain't it?
Yeah. Also, I'm getting the guy Odin.
Friday, ain't it? Friday. Yeah.
This is Odin. You know, Odin is a widely revered god in Norse mythology, in which provides most surviving information about the god. Odin is associated with wisdom, healing, death, royalty, gallows, knowledge, battle, sorcery, poetry, frenzy, runic alphabet, and is the husband of the goddess Frigg in one German mythology and paganism. Odin is known in Old English as Woden, also known as Wodan, in Old American as Wotan or Wotan, all stemming from the reconstructed proto-genetic theosystem Wodans. Odin is prominently mentioned god throughout recorded history of the Germanic people, from the German occupation of regions of Germania to the tribal expansion of the migration period in the Viking Age. So, okay. Interesting. Yeah. Friday's Day. That's why I think that the English language, especially, it's been designed to keep us in a state of ignorance. When you say, like, you're saying words and giving things powers, you don't even know who you're giving things powers to. But you're just saying the words and just repeating things. Speak.
And you know, if you look at the top level, my brother, yeah, with the English language, like one time when I'm if you listen to spell xylophone in, see the hidden letters in some word I could never understand them. You will never you could never pronounce them without someone say them to you. If they could have hidden letters like that, yeah, I tell you that they have hidden meaning as well, innit? Yeah, man. If they have hidden letters, bro, silent letters, they know that some word here is like it go have a deeper meaning, go way back, and then you're gonna come to a meaning of something. You say, oh boy, that's something where you don't agree with. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Like even like when we saying good morning in the wake was like if you look at Egyptian mythology, they say you die every night and then you wake up again in the morning. So that's why they say you wake up when you go to your wake at a funeral, then you break your fast. Where you be like, you know what I mean? In the morning, like you're mourning the life before you've lived. Now you're reborn again.
Seeing, for real.
Yeah. Then even if you look at the word like revolution actually it stems from the word revelation, which means stripping the old and beginning afresh. That's all it means, revelation. But the people think, oh, it means revealing something new. But if you look at the correct word of the word revelation, it means stripping the old and starting afresh.
And beefy, revolve is like going around, isn't it? So going around, it's like just repeating.
Yeah.
So that's how they amalgamate the words together.
They try to confuse you.
Yeah, they know what they're doing. Because remember, that's how they get the energy through the words of spells, isn't it? So
it's like spelling.
A fresh repeat, innit? A fresh repeat is like you complete another circle again, innit?
Yeah.
Fresh repeat.
That's it. Yeah.
Even when you're learning English, you say you're doing spellings. Spells.
That's it. Yeah, 100. Remember, we used to speak with no words in them thing there. You get me?
Yeah.
The meditation of the mind was so high, but now, because we're so disconnected with nature and there's so much building, stopping the vibrations, transcending, we can't even communicate. That's why it's imperative we all link up rather than... It's good that we have these hangouts, but it's good that we also link up as well, which we do. Not a lot of people do it nowadays, which is lacking, which is why they're so downtrodden with their energy and what's the word? So destructive with it. Nothing to do with it. No aspiration.
Yeah. For real.
Bit by bit, man. I could see the old energy coming back. It's like as we just said, as Kwame said, it's like a repeat, a continuous repeat, like which will come round. It's what will you do with it when it comes round again.
For real.
Yeah, it's just repeat, man. It's just like sometimes I think what happens sometimes we learn true learn is life destruction, innit? Especially when you see like man, when you know the system stay and man have to do 1 and 2 for fight for the survival and then kids involved and family. So you got so many things that distract you. That sometimes it affect the time of getting together and really you know what I mean, have a vibes. Because
real talk.
Yeah.
But what did Budgie say? Circumstances. That's all it is, Carmen. You know,
that's what it is, man.
Yeah, that's why I got one good saying. He says, don't become a product of the environment. Let the environment become a product of you.
Yep, you put that on one of your t-shirts, innit? I remember.
Yeah.
I remember you putting that. That was powerful. That one. Get me? Yeah, that makes so much sense. And these are the things that you need to like. It'd be good if you even put a little book together, Beef, with all them quotes you've got, man. Just put something together called the Grassland.
Yeah, I know. Like, if you follow me, where I do most of my quotes, like if you want to know my mind thoughts, where I come from, you follow my Instagram pages, then you see where.
I know you got them on the clothes, but I'm just saying, put a book together for the youth them and hand it out. It could be a 3-page book, but with some of them significant quotes. Because I remember when I was growing up, I had a thing on the wall. My dad had something called 12 Things to Remember. And one of them that stuck in my head was like the perseverance of success. You know what I mean? And there was another one about commitment, but continuation of commitment. Yeah, so them things stuck in my head, and I got what they meant when I read it at the time. I was about 10, maybe. You know what I mean? So
some phrase, brother. Yeah, some phrases probably have 3-4 words in it, but they're so powerful. And even with that, from Rasta, I learn enough phrase, man. And it's like one little small sentence, but you see the impact at the midnight is like it's just so powerful. And I would talk about, for example, like this one from Sizzler. When him say like foolish is the man in fruitful Zion let him hungry. You know, that's what it's something like that stand in my that always still in my head, innit? Where you remind me back about saying simplicity and a natural lifestyle and you know like something
simplicity we used to survive, man. You find it difficult because they're ignorant and
yeah man
that tune there. When he done that tune, when you listen to that's one of my favorite Sizzler tune, yeah, because it's true. You need to get back to that of life.
There's a powerful word in them, bro. Powerful word in.
Very powerful, and it's the melody, it's how you put it together, the way it come on, sit on the beat. It's all a collection. It's like the tree is the song, and you got different branches. It's for every artist out there to get the branch. Don't feel like 2 branches are enough to make a tree grow, blossoming fruits. You know what I mean? Look for a tree's got unlimited branches. When I'm looking at a tree now, and I can see, I can't even count, but roughly it looks like it's got about 40 branches coming off it. You know what I mean?
Because I was listening like earlier, we're talking about this technology and the mobile phone and these things, innit? And I like sometimes just like, especially the youth them coming up now, is like it hard for someone to reduce the indulgent in the artificial world, innit? And just like simplicity and self-restraint. I mean that's something powerful that we need. That's that powerful discipline where anyone can benefit from.
Yeah, I think we'll benefit more from it if we do. Look within and see how simple life is. Because all you have to do is breathe in, breathe out. You know what I mean? And the energy around, we would do the rest. But we don't want simple. That's the thing. We're not humble enough. That's what I'm saying. We're not. It's not about being content because we're on the rise, isn't it? But at the same time, we got to be assertive and committed. That's all it is. Don't think like one day is the same as the next day. Every day is different, man. If your day's the same every day, then you're doing something wrong.
We'll do, brother.
So that's how them are getting bored, Kwame, man. You know, you got youths like me. I got 6, so you know how they just get bored when they ain't got nothing to do with their time, man. For us as well, I feel we're in a position now where we can go to certain meetings. You know what I mean? Because we need a building for like everyone could just come gather and to show that there is a one gang unite, innit? That's what we were dealing with. So to show like, look, we're all here as a one. We're not the ops. The enemies ain't us. These people are telling us what we can have and what we can't have. Try to control and manipulate us. Like you was talking about, look, it's a matter of time. If we're doing it now,
I was on a different panel. I was saying the man if you stop thinking about the government and expecting them to build a center. Why not the man farm something like, I mean, whole of black people around, including myself. If you talk about subscribe and give £5 a month, my brother. I mean, if you have millions of black people in the country give £5 a month, we have enough money to build whole percent for the youth them, you know.
This is what I mean, but you know what it is, Kwame? It's just like down in Jamaica, we can't run a partner because them two gravelicious, man. So we have to get back to trust again. And it starts with example, innit? Sample to give example. And it will take like-minded people to deal with the thing. That's why not everyone's going to support what gang are doing even, because they're not like-minded. They don't see the same vision we see. Certain man are visionaries, certain man are just yes man, innit? So
let me drop a tune.
We don't really need government.
Yeah, let me just drop a tune quickly, then we'll get back in this convo. I like where this convo is going. Let me just drop a tune, get people into the mood of what we're talking about. But I think this tune resonates well with what we're talking about. Let me drop it down.
We used to be pharaohs in Egypt, now we're emotional paraplegics. The whole world's numb, nobody has any feelings. The whole world's numb, nobody has any feelings. Six humanities unraveling helix, calamities and tragedies that happen in sequence. The whole world's numb, nobody has any feelings. The whole world's numb. Need a hat, gloves, boots and a fur jacket. This cold weather make you turn savage. A whole hurt package for the nerve damage. Ghetto was replaced by the term ratchet. The queens rock a permanent, they sperm habits. The twerk and the boys wanna burst matic. They want easy
Mentally paralyzed king for the limited ability to analyze things. So the evidence of pantomime, paradise, paradigm. Look at all the fuckeries they're glamorizing. Thoughts like rituals and sacrificing. More the gravity and sodomite things. Geoengineering, the large hadron collider. They want a microchip under my skin. But when I look around, everybody's turning up. The buildings of the governments are burning up. Nobody's fighting for the rights of a black man. A couple hashtags, some cool t-shirts, and a logo on a snapback. On the head of a rapper in a backpack. Then it's back to the Snapchat. Double tap IG pic of a chick with a fat cat. We used to be pharaohs in Egypt. Now we're emotional paraplegics. The whole world's numb, nobody has any feelings. The whole world's numb, nobody has any feelings. Symptoms of humanities unraveling helix. Calamities and tragedies that happen in sequence. The whole world's numb, nobody has any feelings. The whole world's numb. Need a hat, gloves, boots, and a fur jacket. It's cold, all we can turn savage. So the whole hurt package for the nerve damage. Ghetto was replaced by the term ratchet. And the queens rock a perm on their sperm addicts. They wanna twerk and the boys wanna burst matic. Feel them. From charting the stars to standing in a mask in the dark. I need to heal again. 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 I can feel my face. From Genesis to genocide. The revolution will be televised. I can feel my face. Head with a rage and a heart full of scars. I need to heal again. We used to be pharaohs in Egypt. Now we're emotional paraplegics. The whole world's numb, nobody has any feelings. Symptoms of humanities unraveling helix. Calamities and tragedies that happen in sequence. The whole world's numb, nobody has any feelings. The whole world's numb. Need a hat, gloves, boots, and a fur jacket. It's cold, all we can turn savage. So the whole hurt package for the nerve damage. Ghetto was replaced by the term ratchet. And the queens rock a perm on their sperm addicts. They wanna twerk and the boys wanna burst matic.
Yeah. I think that song says a lot of what we're talking about. Yeah, and I want to say, I think what I see a lot as well at the moment is like wherever I go, whatever thing, no discussion about what divides us and whatever everything, but no lot of discussion about who's doing the dividing. That's where I like to see. I like to have more convos in that direction. What do you people think?
Say that last bit again. You like what, Beef?
I think I see a lot. Like I see a lot of discussions wherever, like a lot of things about this divides us. I'm different from you. I'm different from this. But when you pick the game, most of these isms and schisms are put in place by certain people, and then but no one seems to concentrate on who the people are who are doing these isms and schisms and why they put them there. We just concentrate on the division that's been caused instead of seeing why was the division caused in the first place and concentrating why is there such division instead of the division itself.
I think they knew we could live as one. You get me? Like obviously not amongst the wicked, but you see the righteous would be the righteous, the wicked over there. So you know what I mean? They wanted us mixing with the wicked, so they just contaminated it by causing very different what's the word? Different teams and divisions. That's their way how they rule, innit? Divide and conquer, innit? So that was their statement, and they've literally done it through their colonization, through their victimization, through the doctrines, through the institutions, through, as you said, bearism and schism, man.
I just think what? Sorry, my brother.
Sorry,
I think one can assess and evaluate, innit? Like one can assess and evaluate, and you have something called operation unity, innit? Where if you identify a task, a single task where you see despite individual might have different self-determination or different way of life that they live, maybe within the private quarters. Because despite you have your burden and your brothers in it that you roll with, but you know a time come within 24 hours where you have a private quarters in it. You know it goes. You understand? Even when you branch off and you go home to your family. You know what I mean? So but you have self-determination and maybe a way of life where where you can see certain difference maybe in that, but that difference is not a difference that affect the operation unity regarding what identify a task and the solution that you need to get to that specific task. You know what I'm trying to say to you? But there's there probably some cases with some differences now where after you assess them and evaluate them, maybe people cannot gel together peacefully. So what they do, they live peacefully. Like for example, a husband and a wife who try many years and realize, boy, divorce are the only option right now, you know.
Yeah.
Or you still will live peacefully the same way.
Yeah, amicable, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's the best way, yeah. And this is the thing, that comes from a place of knowing thyself, Kwame. A lot of people out there don't know thyself. So this is what I'm saying, they don't have really self-worth, a lot of them. So they don't value their existence. We need to get into that place where we value life, innit?
But just like with such like with little energy that I have and where I live at the moment and where my 6 kids raising up, where and like for example, my experience here as a black man as well is and I know the oppression and I see what happened issue in school and I see the system what's going on. I'm just saying I have to dance a yard before I dance abroad, innit?
Yeah.
Even if I think globally a million times, I still have to look right here. The immediate danger that's surrounding my kids in UK here or my mom in America next to me. You understand me? So then I have to have my that my task. I have to deal with that first. And my operation unity. I have to deal with that first and find a solution for that first because that's what close to me. You understand me? That's what close. That's what close to me. But regarding that now, when you talk about black people in UK and America, despite the different system of way of life that they choose, I see a level where I see clearly where they can have a single operation unity because the task of liberating from the region where we are first is I don't see no way of life will actually can contradict or conflict with them getting together for a single operation unity.
Yeah, just for the if not unity, the solidarity, the common ground.
Yeah.
To guide the youth them, you're real too, 100%, man.
And anybody who inject otherwise and try to inflect like no, it's not possible or you can't we're talking specific here in UK and America, maybe the Caribbean where I'm from as well, who try to cloud it with some division, in some information with to make division more. I have to look at those one carefully. You understand me?
Yeah.
Because if I'm being optimistic and say, well, okay, let's focus on the task, focus on the solution, and when I come to you, we can deal with that and we can build on the solution, and because that's what I'm focusing first. When I get a big hurdle of the picture, then about other issue where I think is a secondary issue, then we can sit together in our community after we control, and we can deal with them things differently. You understand?
We need to, as you said, we need to let go of the pessimistic minds, man, and start being optimistic, like you said,
100%. I agree with you, Kwame, there as well. Like what you say, like if you're concentrating too much on the problem, how are you gonna concentrate on the solutions? You can't do both.
You ain't. Yeah, you can't do both. This is what I'm saying. How many years would they been trying to solve the problem? Now we've come along and said, no, man, we need a solution and let's work on that. You know what I mean? And that's what we need to do, as you said. The balance is already balanced because that problem's been there for ages now. We need a solution now. Yeah. Too long. Look how long they told us they need a cure for AIDS and cancer and them thing there. And then Dr. Sabi just come and said they're chatting breeze. Look what they do. They gave him try and say man whose immune system's such of an immaculate level died of pneumonia. You know what I mean? You know how they try and take when we find a cure, and because remember they make more money off the medication than the cure, so it's not in their interest to even do these things for us. We got to do it for ourselves. As it says, the herbs are the healing of the nation. It's not just talking marijuana. Herbs like in hibiscus, you know what I mean, which they call
nothing natural can kill you.
Yeah, nothing. Or any herb that grows from the ground. Anything with a seed in it. You know what I mean? Like if a vegetable ain't got a seed, it's just a hybrid. Like carrots, that's not real. That's like a turnip mixed pollinated with a flipping pumpkin.
Well, you know and most people don't know as well. AIDS is patented. When you patent something, that means someone owns it. It's been made by someone. AIDS, cancer. Most of these cancers are owned by companies.
You know the World Health Organization, man. Their man injected most of the disease in Africa, man. I'm telling you.
Yeah. But do you hear of AIDS
most of them. Don't let the food, bro.
They choose
World
a
Health
disease for which
Organization,
time
them
of the
man,
year.
most of them things, them, we hear them talk about.
Yeah, when you hear worldwide, be careful. I don't know if you heard about that world find where they used to get hold of endangered animals and try keep them safe, bro.
Exactly, yeah.
Every animal they put on the list, yeah, there were a lot of them. But when they went on the list, the animals' numbers dwindled because they were going around getting people to show them where the animals were. And they're using animals for all different things.
Yeah,
Not
I know what you mean.
for real.
You got that thing on YouTube with that man just breeding up the pigs. You know what I mean? Going in behind one, boom, boom. Behind the next one, boom, boom. In a big barn. Disgusting, man. This is what we're living with. This is why we need to draw away from that energy, because that's a problem as it is. We need the solution to be first. A good first solution would be to draw away from it. You see how G Circle just drawed away from all the passer in the park. You know what I mean? We just formed that circle and cut all that out. That's what we need to do in life.
Because like my brother look on that way that time is going, and also energy. Many energy has been wasted on some other thing. You understand? It's like you can't really look for wasting more energy, really and truly.
No, we need to utilize our energy, man. Galvanize it together and come as one, man. If you've got the same vision, then come as one. Allow any form of narcissism or egotistical elements at the door for one day or two, and then come and just ride with us. Because we've all got the same vision when you check it. When you go and see the fundamentals of what we're talking about, it's all the same vision.
Let me give you advice on a current issue. When I look at this, like for example, Jedi panel and look at Beefy panel and I look at Respect panel. Is the Respect panel now? Every panel can have its own specific role, you know, my brother. Yeah. Respect panel can be a panel where, because someone might look on it right now and say, okay, then no, it look a bit different and look a bit shaky or go on. But you see, there's it's when you sit on a reason with Respect on a one-to-one, like which me do many times, is Respect Taylor clearly with no apology. Film thing is just the youth them. The youth, him cry for the youths them. You understand me? That man cry for the youths them. You understand me? That's what me know. You understand? So, but you see when you see film panel sometimes look like a different thing right now. I've been on the panel here, and me that I respect that I will know what go on with some individual company panel. But it's like with some racist view, you know, some white guy come with some dangerous view on it, you know. But you know what is good? Let them express themselves so we know them more. You understand me? Let them express themselves so we know them already now. But you see, you good to know your enemy, brother. That's you need that for the battle. You need to know them in detail.
That balance, that balance, yeah, man.
Yeah, come in. Yeah. My thing, I actually take that. I would love you on a lot of things, but what I'm clocking now, is that you know, when we fight each other, you know, this is the fighting is not even our own doing. We've been told to hate someone. We've been told that this, so you end up propagating that belief because of the isms and skins that they give you in your head. What I was saying, I get saying, like, if you peep the game, everyone's different. Not all tribes, everyone is different. So we have the ability to get along if we choose to get along.
Yeah.
Well said, man.
People are caught up in the isms and schisms. They prefer the isms and schisms than they're getting along. If you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, and that's when they're unbalanced.
That's what I'm saying. If like for your panel, brother, I think like I said, I talk about the two different purposes. Like when you talk about the solution and the real serious black building and thing, I mean, like you can keep a tight security panel and lock it down, really and truly. You understand me? So it's when you have that for that reason, now, and you're like, for example, you have different department now in a thing there. In a big organization, but really and truly, all of them are work to the one end goal of the organization. You understand me? But the different department. So it's if you say, okay, no, when you talk about when it comes to solution and deal with certain things and really build and add more ideas and open more things. When you talk about like really get to the core of the matter when you say, okay, then the black building and so. And there's only so much you can do on Google Hangout because believe me, my brother, upon this right now, we have been on it the watching. I hope you know that. I see more than these things, So it's not so much you can do really and truly. But I'm saying if you keep your team on a more serious with it, don't let the trolls them and none of them, and you keep it serious level. That's good. But then on the other side now, where some individual, because them man that try to get that tune, and I try to get in, When they get in on the other side now, and we know what going fully, one step ahead of them, and we are watch them. And we are so therefore get more information. That's why every nation, my brother, every system have its intel.
Yeah.
That's why you have MI6. That's why you have people who go out and thing because they get the information. So you have to play fool for catch wise sometime and they one step ahead of them when them come. You understand me?
Always.
Yeah. So
I hear you. Yeah. But from what I see, only a few people are like that in real life. But the masses. When I talk, I try always reference the masses. Yeah. The masses of people. Yeah. Are programmed to feel a certain way. Even the racists themselves have been programmed to think that way. That's what I'm coming at. So if someone's been programmed, I'm gonna look at who's been programmed. I'm looking at who is doing the programming. Me personally.
That's the one. That's the machine you got to break down. Yes.
Was a racist just a program person? When you bring up what I said, it's rubbish.
I mean a machine. A mechanism in working order. That's all I mean. That they pull it into work and they experimented and it's working. Therefore, let's try this and it's because to them their shit's working properly, mate. For us, it's definitely not designed for us. It's there to definitely downtrod us, oppress us, stress us out, make us think, oh fuck this. You know what I mean? But you don't have to think like that. This is what I'm saying. From we have irony, you can do anything, man.
Yeah, that's what it comes down to the question of what do people want? Do they want liberation or do they want freedom?
Yeah. You have to know the goal. You have to know the goal, really and truly. You have to know the destination and you have to have it clear what you really want at the end of things. And you remember Beefy and we was on your panel and Shakara was there, innit? And the same panel Shakara invite his brother on to speak. And I listened to the whole thing, and I think it was about the discussion was about Marcus Garvey and so I don't know, something must have happened and what was said and whatever is.
Yeah.
But you see, Mako is here right now, so Mako is a witness. I think Mako was on the panel as well too. But you see, sometimes when you hear like Mako them speak and say Jedi even speak sometimes and a man feel like okay them are try disrespect. I think it's a misunderstanding because I don't see it as a disrespect. I think sometimes where Mako and Jedi come from is that okay then no. To find a solution sometime, a solution can come same which is very fruitful and very powerful, where you don't even have to go into the past, but by your own thinking and meditation and think of a solution. Because I don't think of a day, brother, past where me not meditate deep about things to black liberation. But someone don't even know this. I mean, they're here as a youth, bro, that always at the goal upon the thing. You understand me? And we have been flying up on Babylon from ever since until now. And someone might misunderstand, feel like, okay, no, boy, but you turn Muslim, but doesn't mean the fire cool. For me, I think the fire.
Your fire's still hot, man.
The fire hotter now for me, to all me understand. In my interpretation of Islam and all me practice it, the fire hotter, me get many tools from that we can use on the fire right now. Many fuel me get.
Kwame, I'd never asked it. Did you used to blaze before you turned Muslim, brother?
Eh?
You used to blaze?
Yeah, no one then, but at time, I reach a point where.
How did you feel? Sorry, how did you feel when you blazed? I want to know your experience. I want to see if it equates to now how your liberty is now. If it was a bonus or if it was a good thing or bad thing stopping.
I'm gonna be 100% honest with you. My personal take on is this: where when when in a society where like that's the norm of the thing, anyway. Yeah. And most young youth understand the norm of the thing. It's like you are a positive argument and the vibration and the meditation and all these things. So somehow, me as a young teenager, so it's like I can just fill in with the argument same way. But then when you start listening some Naya Bingi now, some other side, and I'm thinking like, some Rasta like Puff Eye and some other individual where they upon a bigger consciousness where I deem to be that and a bigger consciousness, they must say, well, you know what, the thing is good, No, we're not gonna deny the benefit of the thing and the milk thing, but you know what, we rather blend it and drink it in our juice. But we're not gonna consume no fire. So then that kind of thing kind of open my eye to a different dimension about that. You understand me?
Yeah.
Yeah, and those views is some views from Rastaman same way, like Prof I and I think Ras Flacco and many other. You know what I mean?
Yeah, so you had good influences around you. That's what I'm saying, man. And that's all the youth them needs. People like real models, like not role models. People playing roles. They need some people like who are real talkative, who can talk, communicate, who can listen. You know, who can show them examples, who can take examples. Not just it's a balance because each one teach one, then we reach one, innit? So that's how you got to look at that concept. We can't feel like we're ever perceptible to teach because every day we have to learn, innit? But
brother, yeah. No matter say we get the best thing we get to can is only in a sentence you can find it real and true, you know. No matter so and the best thing, sometimes it take time for nurture and for grow. Man, so nowadays why see
it quick, yeah. Quick.
It's too quick. The man say there's a problem with that.
Yeah, of course.
You understand me?
So it doesn't get the full quality.
Yes.
The real sun. It don't get the real sun, you know. You can't beat nature. It's what we're in though. Science is an immolation of nature anyway. You know, everything they try and emulate through nature, through science. So that's all that is you got to just determine which side you're on.
Yeah. So right now would that be if me there right now would that be would that still utilize them thing, but the way of consumption would that be different for me now? You understand?
Steam chalice it anyway still.
Yeah. But I probably steam up with all my greens, brother, and blend up in my juice.
Yeah.
I know the
you can still do that because they've got weed juice now, so you could even get into some of that. I saw it on the internet. So it's come in a bottle still.
Yeah, even me this year. By the end of this year, I want to stop smoking and let's go straight to edibles only.
Yeah. I hear you, Beef. I hear you. I want to stop smoking. That's one of my what I want to try.
That's my goal.
You know what I mean? I want to just steamers.
Look, I used to smoke cigarettes quite heavily, but about
I can't imagine that, man. You.
Yeah, bro. I used to be a heavy drinker, heavy smoker.
No, the drinking, I hear the drinking with me as well, but not the cigarette. I can't imagine you smoke the way how fat your zoots are, mate. You know what I mean? I could never imagine that. But then again, yeah, my dad used to smoke silk cut, which was quite shocking considering. But when he did, he cut his locks and then he grew them back when he stopped. So my dad's kind of deep like that still. But yeah. So I hear that. At work, I find myself smoking a couple still because I can't walk around buzzing.
No, when I used to drink, I found that when I was drinking and smoking, like it was a relative thing. So I first quit drinking about 10 years ago. I was like proper drinker. And then I remember just waking up one day. You know, you drink and a hangover and all that stuff. I woke up one day. Let me just apply some critical thinking here. I went out last night. I've been drinking. I can't remember the night. First of all, I spent so much money and I'm now ill. What are the benefits?
Yeah, there's no benefit. There's no benefit. I'm stopping this.
Yeah, I tell you, man, I run still. I know still, you know. Seeing? But we speak later, man. Yeah.
Yeah, cool. Man.
Big up, big up.
Yes,
big up yourself.
Yeah, big up, my brother.
Yeah. Me now run, my brother. Me now run to come, but I make a move. Still, I make a move.
Yeah, man. You see me and you run. Look, he's running.
He's running.
Look, he's running. Wagwan Gangalini.
Gangalini.
Trust me, man. I'm telling you, just let the sun shine. You get that different jets, bro. That ADHD jets. I'm telling you.
Nice outside, man.
It's like I'm about to go and take a nice stroll, bum my suit, and go shooting. I'm shooting a music video with the kids today. So,
I told you that. Good luck. Big up the kids.
I told you that I set up a program where first we set up a studio, then we set up a program where the kids compose a beat. So they make a beat from scratch. They write some song lyrics. They perform the song lyrics. They record themselves writing the song, do the song lyrics. They compose a dance or do choreography for a dance, and they shoot their own music video within the week. So today's the last day. We've got 17 shots to do, and then it's a rap. These kids are dancing, they're rapping, they're singing. Like it's a bro. I'm gonna play the tune to you. Yeah, this tune is amazing. Like the way they can, bro, it's mad. Some of these kids never sang before in their life. There's a boy that raps on it. He's rapping so hard. He's never rapped before in his life. Get me? Yeah, man. So these things excite me. This is why I say I can't just sit
This is why I'm excited, bruv. I love that, bruv. What you just said there, I've got goosebumps, bruv. That's what it's all about.
Then I told me that thing, yeah. I'm in the process here of arranging a group of youngers, writers come together when we see Jedi. This thing, just bruv. Well, these kids, bruv, that's what they need, bruv.
That's all they need, because they need people showing they care, not just saying.
Believe in them.
Like Jedi showing them that he cares. You get me? So a lot of people just talk about the thing, but putting it in action is the key, bruv. Real talk, bro. I can't say any better than that, bro. Well done, Judge, bro.
Yeah, it's big, man. It's big. So right now, I would the kids on pick as well. I want them to be from different backgrounds, so they can come together and produce something. Show the kid that no matter where you come from, you can always have an input. You have a say in your society. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man. You got a voice.
You have a voice.
Be heard. Get me? That's what they try and denounce us too much. Our voice.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But there's a way, like, as you can always get your voice across, man. It's like some people just in a you can't rush the thing. You got to just get it. You could do gradual. Let me put a bit of my voice here. Let me step over there quickly. Put a bit there. You know what I mean? Before you know it, I didn't even leave the country. My voice is everywhere. You know what I mean? So don't let them try and control the way we spread our message, man. And that's what I love about what we do, because we control our own narrative, man, not them. We're not no yes people jump out when they say jump out and we say how high. We're not them people there, man. Too much of them already in shackles without us adding to that.
100%.
You playing the tune, Jack?
Remember that conversation?
You're breaking up, Jez.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Hear me?
Say it again. You're breaking up.
Yeah, I said, remember the conversation that we were having when I was saying that I think there's a dictionary called Collins. Remember that?
Yeah, Collins Dictionary, yeah.
Yeah, but we couldn't find it. We Googled it and it was like, there's no Collins here. Bro, I've just stepped out of my yard. Yeah? I've just stepped out of my yard, and as you can see, what's outside of my...
You can't out, Jed.
Also...
Your signal.
Can you see that?
Kabbalah.
Oh yeah, Kumbala.
So we got Kabbalah on one side, and then we got Collins on the other side.
Hey,
listen, link, man.
And when you talk about spells, the language.
Yeah. Remember we were talking about it.
Just now.
And King Shocker showed me this stuff about maybe 15 years ago but at the time I wasn't too really grasping it, but I started taking it a bit more serious. But yeah, them things are real, man. Real talk. That's why, because when I do music, it's spiritual to me, so that's why you won't really hear me swearing, because if my children can't hear my message, I can't play it to them, innit? So, and they know a lot of my lyrics, so it's perceptive. We can't take for granted what they're picking up. You know what I mean? They're definitely sponges, the children, man.
Well, come on, no one understands as well. Yeah, people complain about. I know the music kids without new time and everything, but most of your music you listen to, most of your big influences are music your parents play for you, not what you heard yourself.
Yeah, always. Yeah, 100%. So that's why I got a Motown vibe. I don't really have a specific vibe. I just like good vibes. You know what I mean?
Mm.
Yeah, our body resonates because that's, as you said, we were grown in good music, man. Bro,
Yeah,
when I was young, I used to go to my brethren Pedro, my dad's friend Pedro, and his son Henry. We used to go to his Nigerian birthday parties, bro. When I had jollof when I was about 6, the first time I had jollof rice, my gosh, I fell in love with that rice there, man. You know, like you can just taste certain things and just know what's ordained to be done. You don't need to be like it's within us. It's in us. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Don't matter like I grew up on rice and peas and them things there.
You know,
you just knew what it's our culture. Yeah.
I believe, yeah, you can taste the love in food.
100, you can 100.
If something just being cooked, just for the sake of being cooked, you can taste it. This is just there's no love.
The difference.
But when someone put the effort and love in cooking something, you can taste the love in food. I 100% believe that.
Yeah, I'm not the best chef, but I put passion and thing in it. and I could come out of a good meal, man. I had compliments. But to get one from my Empress's mum, that's a good thing still. So, but, you know what I mean? Just try what your best. You get me? As you said, that's what counts really. What you're putting into it. As that saying says, what you put in, you get out, innit?
100%. 100%.
Big up, Sniper. I see you there, my brother.
100%. Big up everyone in the building. For this way convo, just discussing stuff, discussing life. You know what I mean? Let me get you another tune. Let me talk. Oh, we're going for the
Hey, Grussler.
Yeah.
I'm gonna drop one in. I'm gonna drop one in now. Yeah. Oh, tune that. Wait there. Give me 1 minute. I'll get it.
Wait, get that one. Everybody's a tune. While you're playing that. Why do we care? Why do you care about things we care for? You ever wake up in the morning and say to yourself, why? Why am I getting up so early in the morning? Why am I rushing to work? Why just pay these bills? Why am I living the way I'm living? Why are we society the way it's built? Why?
Red pill trill. Why would I care? Every black actor got $1 billion from Black Panther. My friend's mum died from mad cancer. The YGs let off the door in a chicken shop across the road from Santander, and they actually think that that's gangster, genocidal like Rwanda. So fuck Disney and Wakanda. Why would I care? If Paige was eating Alicia in the streets, we got beef with a Reaper, trying to put my peeps in a sleeper. Why would I care? If Chip squash beef with Bugsy Malone, pigs still trying to find drugs in my home, tap me chatting to the plug on the phone. Why would I care about a monkey top from H&M, from a fucking block in a crazy end? No love for cops, the Jakes hate my friends. Got my cousin up, gave him 8 to 10. We'll probably never be the same again. So why would I care? If Sneeko really turned into a cat, I know an OG that turned into a rat. Postcode beef turned my flats into a rat. So why would I care about who got an Oscar, who got a Grammy? It's not helping me get food for my family. I'm rude and I'm anti. These think they're sick because they listen to Lowski. This ain't a game, it isn't Shinobi. No comebacks, you get dipped with a pokey. So why would I care whose team lifted a trophy? Why would I care if Wiley accepted an MBE? I'd rather hit the Queen with an M16. When at Parliament, I met them scream. Why would I care if every black actor got $1 billion for Black Panther? My friend's mum died from mad cancer. The YGs let off the door in the chicken shop across the road from Santander, and they actually think that that's gangster, genocidal like Rwanda. So fuck Disney and Wakanda. Why would I care? I wouldn't. Why would I care? I wouldn't. Why would I care? I shouldn't. Why would I care? I couldn't. Why would I care? Why would I care? Why would I care? Red pill true.
Let's go straight into your Getty. Yes, drop a link for me. Let me get into that right now. Let's get into it.
Off the dome right now. Open the door. 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 They say this one is not relevant. The higher dress, the Donald Trump, the president is snub. They make him put this, them rock in the mummeland when would that shaker restore? And from the Getty, I've seen them lock, watching the blocks under the camera when when they walk in at the man and they love the plot. They watch any innocent brother who has to hustle for the family short. Giddy giddy on the horse to the trot. Can you see them horse trot? Now they said they're getting inch on the bench, that's why they're busting squats. Oh, this kind of way I stick off of the jaw, drop of the off, say it backwards, you know what I mean. People, they know that I'm blazing my green. They are a summer machine. They wanna look sideline, but I have got this dream and I fulfill it when I'm living my life. Never tell them that they're killing my strive. I kill it myself, I never have none. Devil is dead for me, don't you hear me? Daughters and sons, that's why we have fun. Place with a atomical drama. Me and my empress skanking, and now we don't need no white rum. It's Baba Roots in my tongue. And their ganja, what I and I man. This is what I said, this is what in the sun radiating around Jaja Kingdom. We're bringing it home. Our people land here for the scam. That's what they wanted us to do and say there's food, but there's only mud in the hand. Now they come with the Ku Klux Klan segregation for them dirty nation. Now they want the toe tag on your toes. We won't give them no ovation. They wanna see some cremation. They wanna get us in police station. They're on the radio station saying there ain't no collaboration. Let me get them that beat right info. They're looking through the dog window. I'm a lion and I'm ready to roar. That's why I never go to the bingo. Simply I skip on my big toe. Remember them time I soca calypso. When you're mixing Don Perignon with a little bit of Lambisco. Whoa, you know how this one go. We won't go to their disco. They wanna fire the dark like Eric Bristow. They go talking, man, they go be slow. Lord of mercy, want to trigger the burst. Could have never get stitched by the nurse. This is what I'm saying, it's the worst. But anyway, don't let your mission divert. Do jar works, jar works, jar works. Every day we're spreading that little love. I said jar works, jar works. Up for the dome, they don't believe you can dump it in the club. I said jar works, jar works, jar works. Every day they're spreading that love. Jar works, jar works. You can top this one. Enough for the club. They wanna try like us through the dirt. They think they're a nazzle expert. They wanna pop tags on shirts. The liquor red are wearing hurts. Good with the next red I keep walking. What's going on? That's an even less work. I'm not gonna laugh, I won't smirk. Inside my ribcage they hurt. Cause the way they try to divert me, procreating is the program that works. I won't leave your earth without saying what I want on the turf. Me and my empress know our worth, so they could never take us for no smurf. Jar works, jar works, jar works. Every day we're spreading that love. I said jar works, jar works. They don't believe you can dump it in the club. I said jar works, jar works. Every day we're spreading that love. Jar works. You can dump this one enough in the club. We did it with the love. When we just take our walk, they could never leave our body get short. Cause it's a walk. We wanna give a final report. Hillary, victim, Clinton. That's what they wanna say back there. She system. Could they never ever tell us they're not opposition. Ops. Would they never ever wanna speak with them? They're a atomical kitten. Get rid of them. They wanna put us in prison. But now is the time that our soul has arisen. For the times and lies we forgiven. But now we'll never forget it. They're pathetic. They could never tell us that they had permission and they regret it. Cause they're liars, suppliers, deniers. They don't want us get higher. But we know we're the true my Messiah. They fly just like the cow retire. I would never ever retire. I go what job is require. Upon them sailors and the buyer. I wanna give a rap, go with the trier. The love multiplier. Like I'm playing Tetris blitz. It's the business. And I'll never tell you to sell your soul and end in another ditch. God, jar works. Every day we're spreading that love. I said jar works. But for the dough, they don't believe you can dump it in the club. I said jar works. Every day we're spreading that love. Jar works. You can top this one. Enough for the club. Enough for the club. Enough for the club.
That is some fire. Man like Getty, rightly guided, honored.
Jar works.
Yeah. Two muscles.
Hold
Two
on,
muscles.
I've got quite a bit out there now. But just go to my SoundCloud. It's in my bio on my Insta, man. It's there. They're bare like studio tracks on there. And as you know, for the Insta, the freestyles are there. So yeah, just the balance.
That's the
Start
balance.
putting more visual videos together now. That's what I want. Any cameraman, I want to do a video for Close Your Eyes. That's the video I'm gonna do next.
Yeah.
All gang have to be there for that one. That's the one that have to be there for that one.
I'm gonna play for your freestyle. I'm gonna lock up the show and then get myself ready, going to some things.
Yes, Grassler, I'm going as well, bro.
Yeah. So people, make sure you tune in this evening. You got the notification button hit on the Gang Unite TV page on YouTube. So
like and subscribe, people.
We're going live tonight. Yeah, bare gang man in there. It's gonna be bare jokes. Because every time man come together, it's bare laughs. Believe you me, it's gonna be bare fun. So make sure you're locked in. Yeah. Yeah. So I'm gonna leave out a few more tunes, and we shall be catching you man later. I'm gonna play one more from Getty, and I'm gonna go. Then we're gonna lock it off. This one's called Immune System by Getty. Let's get into it. And big up Getty for being on the show today. You know what I mean?
Production. Myself, the man from Getty. The immune system is powerful. Let me show them a little bit. All my alkali people. Alkali, acidic things they want we die. They make up genetically modified food. Your French fried, kebab, stabbed in the cab, dropped off. It was posh, it was a jag. You've never had something that you've never had. Now you're mad, depressed, and now you are sad because you're not immune to the system. Let me show you how the shit stim. Wants to bring in the blitz thing. They oppose them king who wanted to do it before. They saw the vision on pure. Now we show mature. Build up your immune system. Build up your immune system. Build up your immune system. We're immune to the darkness system. Build up your immune system. Build up your immune system. Build up your immune system. We're immune to the darkness system.
Chucky in the building. J Boogie in the building.
Now with no providers, DJ got the stylus. Cause in the laboratory they do the virus. They don't work for the ironist. They wanna go behind it. What they gonna do? Become minor with danger. Stranger, we gonna take back the acre from these traitors. 25 pounds to tip to the waiter. Nope, I will give it to my youth so they can research about data. Program, that's what they want. Me and my family hold hand. Build up your immune system. Build up your immune system. Build up your immune system. We're immune to the darkness system. Build up your immune system. Build up your immune system. Build up your immune system. We're immune to the darkness system. Now telling me they're pulling up back, we better swerve and they're gonna make it go straight in on my nerve. This is straight off of the dome. Wait a minute, there's cops at the home. They're telling me they're watching the block, it's grown. No, you're shot in the wrong home. You're telling me you're trotting, but you're not known over here, so you better get out the throne. You could ever go in there and put it on the crown. The sign is gonna burn no down. These people, them are worried, them are brown, but we're feeling good like James Brown. Build up your immune system. Build up your immune system. Build up your immune system. We're immune to the darkness system. Build up your immune system. Build up your immune system. Build up your immune system. We're immune to the darkness system. Yeah, you may have said. Merengue, burdock, and the fenu. Them kind of things that take your alkali to another level. Your immune system, and against the system, you can be a jarable. Tell them
System. Hey, Getty is too much. Jeez, let's get into more Getty. Let's get into a little more Getty from you people. Let's bring us a little more Getty. Yeah.
There's about 2,000 people skanking outside, skanking outside, I said skanking outside. There's about 2,000 people skanking outside, skanking outside, skanking outside. There's about 2,000 people skanking outside, skanking outside, skanking outside. There's about 2,000 people skanking outside, skanking outside. We gon' clear out no fair, scream and cheer, get this here now. Let me see your hands in the air. Girl, them a gyrate, man, them a skank. If you're a pirate, hold that plank. We ain't got time, nigga, sitting on a tank. We don't wanna bust bullet with their back. We're not gonna play their prank, clown. You know we have to give thanks for found. In our garden, so cover your feet like MJ and Brown. We not need no friend of me, because friend of me is an enemy. And they carry bad energy. So it's come cold, that is the recipe. We not need no friend of me, because friend of me is an enemy. And they carry bad energy. So it's come cold, that is the recipe. We not need no friend of me, because friend of me is an enemy. And they carry bad energy. So it's come cold, that is the recipe. We not need no friend of me, because friend of me is an enemy. And they carry bad energy. So it's come cold, that is the recipe. Skanking time shuffle up on the feet. Cause you know they really vibe them so sweet. No say the lyric what me add so deep. Watch how the sunshine start increase. Man from the get you have it on that piece, and I make them retreat. I can't do it on my own 2 feet. Listen to the people of the complete. I complete the mission that I'm on. This one is a skanking song. So if you feel nice and don't kill for no one. Skank to the music, it make you feel strong. Mama said if you can, we never thinking like Luke can. But this ain't no more, or we come back. People, you know, say that I'm ready with my cognac. You know, my left arm stiff right. And you know, say we keeping these vibes tranquil. And when we're skanking the day away, people know we don't deal with shine. Whoa. You don't want guns to blow, you want the people to be sipping on the dough. While I'm ripping the shows, spitting the flows. People know how this one goes. Treat them stamping. We are skanking. We got them good vibes, so we're not ramping. Now. Treat them stamping. We are skanking. We got them good vibes, so we're not ramping. Now. We not need no friend of me, because friend of me is an enemy. And they carry bad energy. So it's come cold, that is the recipe. We not need no friend of me, because friend of me is an enemy. And they carry bad energy. So it's come cold, that is the recipe. We not need no friend of me, because friend of me is an enemy. And they carry bad energy. So it's come cold, that is the recipe. We not need no friend of me, because friend of me is an enemy. And they carry bad energy. So it's come cold, that is the recipe. Dancing, it is good for your soul. You don't have to ask for him. Jaja knows. Watch how we do it nice and fast. We can do it slow. You're in control of the tempo. With a minute, man, forget it, got the energy. Got the remedy, you know it is the recipe. I don't know why these stages are testing we. When it was Jah who was blessing, gave us life. So why are we stressing? Yeah, that manifesting, confessing at the church. It's telling me that they're doing evil less work. But we're skanking to our feet up. And we know that we will deserve. Preserve the energy, we won't swerve. You all are enemy with this love. Well, we don't have grudge when we're in the club. Tell them pay, cause we will never budge. My teacher and we sit here with them. Let me see the people I'm cutting at the air. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la.
One more. I'm getting.
Everybody of them lava, righteous. Everybody of them lava, righteous. Everybody of them lava, righteous. Jaja warrior. Did you hear that pop sound? Never innocent brother laying up on the ground. Brother playing like this is a playground. Didn't you see the brother there spray round? Who tell the brother if he come around? Drop it to the real kingdom for clown. But they don't look merry when they're in the town. Get off on the merry-go-round. That's a cycle, it's the vital. A bad rifle. You don't know about figures of survival. I'm not here for no man-made title. Get it, I've already seen the title. Wait, I'm ready to jump on stage. Blaze with a big high grade. You know I'm never gonna ever be afraid. Never would have hide like them or I soon go day in a cage. Love pop up from the cage. He shot my man in the face because he looked after his farm. And that's why Freddy keep chase in the van. Now they expand with the laser and with my tan. They chased him down towards the junction. That's the way that even the spread is the function. Come with the rap. Innocent body up and crown. We don't want no organ sound. Come with the rap. Another innocent body on ground. We don't want no organ sound. Say we don't want a organ sound on ground. There's no love found in your heart. You could have never come around. God, you is a child. Swimming in the water, that's what they wanna do. They want rap up on with them 2 by 2, 4 by 4 with them crew. Smile on the face, them could never ever violate. Never would have lost in all the face. We gotta slay them, could have trade. Tell them punk them to behave. Behave, I said behave. We have got this craze. For that lyrics, no disgrace. Come with the rap. Innocent body up and crown. We don't want no organ sound. Come with the rap. Another innocent body on ground. We don't want no organ sound. Innocent body up and crown. We don't want no organ sound. Can you hear the rap? Another innocent body on ground.
We are big up everyone for tuning in. We shall be catching you later on Gang Unite TV. Peace and love. Peace and love to everyone. Have a good afternoon. Peace, peace, peace.